Shout out to Button. Shout out to Button.
It's that no one I want wants me. So then I keep wanting what doesn't want me, all the while what wants me, I don't want. I think I'm gonna die alone.
Shout out to Button. Shout out to Button.
If you only date white women, like only, okay, and that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a self-identity issue. How do I know? I only dated white men. Married a white man, had his children. Never dated a black guy until recently. And that's because I realized that I hated as in past tense, my melanin. Okay, I hated that I was black. I did not like it. I felt like getting myself closer to whiteness would help me, make me happy. So I disregarded everything about me culturally, everything about me, like, spiritually, everything about me historically.
It's that no one I want wants me. So then I keep wanting what doesn't want me, all the while what wants me, I don't want. I think I'm gonna die alone. It's that no one I want wants me. So then I keep wanting what doesn't want me, all the while what wants me, I don't want. I think I'm gonna die alone.
Booyah! Wow, wow, wow. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, man? We back at it, bro. We back to it, bro. Back to it. Let me get this. Gotta put this right here. Yeah. What's up, man? What we looking at? It's 3:04 Eastern Standard Time. It's April 27th. 3 days from the end of the month. We're into May 5th. 5 months into the new year. I hope you've been doing what you said you're gonna do, bro. You better get it together. Look, once again, and people don't have you don't have to listen to me, man. You know what? In the end, life is gonna teach you. You ain't gotta listen to me. Do your own thing, brother. Do your own thing. Believe whatever you want to, bro. Go pay somebody $1,500 an hour to teach you about women. Go ahead. The world is yours. I don't charge nothing. We put free game out all the time. You can do what you want to do. I want to know when I'm wrong. When have I been wrong? Show me. I'm not wrong, brother. I'm always right. You cannot buy a woman, man. I told you that. I said you can buy some sex, but you cannot purchase what a man needs from a woman. You can't purchase. You cannot purchase the needs that the needs that a man needs. You know what a man needs. You cannot purchase that from a woman. You can get some sex. Then you got these. Oh, now if you've been married, you got a family, you got kids, you done live with a woman, you done had all of that, and you don't want it, and you know you don't as a man, and you 62, and you don't want to fool with a woman, you don't even want that in your life because you done been there, done that. That's different. See, you're different. You're an older brother. You're experienced brother. You're a seasoned brother, and you know what you don't need, even though you are rolling the dice. Because if you have a medical situation, like our man Jamie Foxx, which it can happen unexpectedly, you're going to need somebody to help you. So I think most men who have some sense, they're going to find a mate because they got sense. They're not stupid. They'll find a mate so that if they do run, into a situation in their older years, there'll be someone to stand by them. Okay, it's just a fact. All right. The stupid ones will go out and get a dog and try to use the dog to supplement as for their mate, and they'll wind up being eaten by the dog. They'll wind up dying after about 3 or 4 days when they start to stink, which is going to set the dog off his appetite. And after a minute, he'll just eat he'll eat most of you. So when they find you, you'll be half eaten. So if that's what you want, you certainly can prepare for that. You can do what you want. But let's get back to it. Akademiks multimillionaire. Make it even more money. Young black man in his 30s. Young brother in his 30s got that bag. Young brother in his 30s, about to turn 33. Got that fatty. Got more money. You got more money to know what to do with. But some kind of way, he keeps finding all these ladies of the night, all these thoughts. You know, look, at the end of the day, man, the man's a multimillionaire, yet he's dating women of a certain classification. And that's fine, brother. You can actually date those women, but you can't use money. Because in the end, they're going to betray you. And you're going to find out the hard way. You don't have to listen to nothing I say. You don't have to listen to what nobody tell you, man. Because you know what, those bitches, nigga, you got the women. And niggas hating, bro. Niggas hating on you, man. Man, these niggas hating on me, man. Ain't no money got anybody got more money than me. Ain't nobody got that money. Brother, it ain't even about that. But you know what? That's fine. You don't want to listen, you'll learn the hard way. You know. Do as you please, brother. Now, let me tell you the truth. You can listen to who you want. You want to listen to these clowns lead with your wallet, that's gonna happen again. You had a relationship with a woman. Woman put all the men is putting, as we speak, putting all the man business out in the street. Hopped on his Discord, got the password. She was in his house. She got the password to his social media. He can believe what he wants to. Anyhow, whatever happened, it didn't work out. And he's doing damage control. And he says it's all rumors. Now, that's what he says. Now, you can believe, at the end of the day, this is about, can you trust a woman? This is the thing. Listen, man, if you paying a woman, hell no. If the only reason that woman's with you because you got money, no, you cannot trust her. You're a fool to trust her. And you know that. If the only reason that woman is in your life is because you got money. Now, let's deal with that. Do women want broke men? Show me. Man, don't no woman want no broke man. Why she want to struggle? What woman what person what human being looks to struggle? Let's go without saying, listen, that's up to you. You can have money and not have it. It's what you use the money for. That's when it shows. It's just like the internet. I can come on the internet and I can learn how to buy a house. I can learn how to repair my car. I can learn, what place I want to visit, how to visit. I can join a social group. Or I could come on and I could do some very negative things. I could take the computer, instead of using it for positive things, I could use it for very negative things. Very, very negative things as far as me in my life. You use money for good or you can use money for bad. Giving it to women is bad. It's just not, only a fool would disagree with that. You cannot be a grown man and say with a clear conscience, give women your money. You are a fool, period. There's nothing wrong with having money. I'm going to say that again. But to use it to try to, if you're using it to fucking fly women out, purchase sex, it's a negative thing, brother. Don't you get that? Do you understand that's negative? It's going to have a negative result with you. That's not being positive. That's being thirsty. And in the end, this is what's going to happen to you. In the end, those women are going to take out their frustrations on you. And that's fine. You can get on the internet. You can do damage control. And you also can, you got plenty of money. They hopped in your DMs. You could, hey, link up with a couple of them, man. The ones that hopped in your DMs. Maybe they don't work out. Who knows? As long as you as a man think the only thing you really bring into a relationship is your wealth, you're gonna suffer, man. And if you don't have a father or a man in your life to tell you that, you let me tell you that. You're gonna suffer. Man, you're not dealing with women. You know how many women I've seen date dudes who don't have as much money as other suitors? There are other men pursuing them with more money, with more status. Yet they turn those offers down and stay with the man they're with. Once again, we're not talking about a broke man. We're talking about her man. We're talking about her man. And see, that's what you guys got to understand. You got to be her man. Are you her man? When you become her man, a lot of this stuff that he's going to consistently go through over and over and over again would stop in your life. Stop, you man. You can't give him money, man. You just can't give him money. Now, if that's the relationship she wants, then just take the sex and throw all that other stuff out and say, hey, listen, let's not fool each other. You just want me for money, and I really just want you for sex. So let's just do it like that, because this girlfriend, boyfriend stuff, you know, we don't really care about each other. You know that. Why that's something that you don't play with that. Why are we playing with that? Why are we playing with that? See, you see so many simps running around, these simps running around. That's what they really want. See, they really want a relationship with a woman, but they don't know how to get one, so they try to buy that. They really want more than sex, but they can't get that. They don't know how to bring that out of the female. And in many cases, she don't know how to release that to him because he don't touch no buttons. He just don't know how to be a man. And she knows that. And that woman is laying in the bed, and you pay for bills. You've treated her like no other man, I mean, financially, has ever treated her. She's living in luxury. She probably barely got a high school diploma. Here she is in a mansion with a millionaire. Yet she won't admit it to you. She's not happy, which means she's gonna hang around for a while and plan her escape. They all do what we just saw with DJ Act. This is what they all do, man. They're gonna hang around for a while and plan their escape. Now we got Act. We're gonna bring this up. We're gonna bring the actual video up of Act talking. And we sanitized it. We got a lot of that off. Looking at the chat. What's up with you, King James? Gordy, what's up with your player? Rodney, what's up? G Mars up in here. Nightish. What's up with you, bro? Ebo. Ebo, this is the thing. This is the thing they got to accept. Ebo, they got to accept this. Listen, hey, man, we know why you do it. But it don't work. Why don't they accept that? Nobody said, hey, man, we don't know why we know why you do it. You getting too many rejections. The women you like don't like you. We get it. Hey, man, I want them dimes. I want them fine females, man. Yeah, I can get the fat ones, man. Yeah, I can get them fours, but I don't want no four. Well, brother, unless you get your mouthpiece together, unless you get your personality, your charisma together, this is going to happen again and again and again. And you'll be running around here like we got a bunch of these stupid-ass niggas talking about you can't trust a woman. No, you can't trust a woman because you don't know how to pick a woman, you dumb nigga. You ain't got no fucking game, nigga. You can't. Nigga, I can trust her. Because I know what the fuck I'm doing, you stupid-ass nigga. I'm not going to fucking buy my way into her life so she can use me, so she can stab me in my fucking back. Stupid-ass nigga. You fucking lonely heart ass bitch. But you can't trust a woman. No, you can't. Stupid ass nigga. And you got what you deserve. You got what you deserve, you stupid ass nigga. No, nobody wants your ass, nigga. You know what you did? Got there tricking on these bitches. And got betrayed by them. What you think they gonna do? You actually think these hood rat bitches love you, man? Look in the fucking mirror. You got to ask yourself, as a man, would she be with me broke? Answer that. You got to answer that question. And if you say no, then you better not trust that bitch. If she won't be with you broke, brother, that ain't your woman. And nobody's advocating being broke. You don't get you're missing the point. A woman has to be with you because she cares about you and she wants to be a part of your life. Well, you can't say that, man. The way these women selling that thing, guess what, brother? She might sell it to you, but whether you like it or not, boo is in her life. She's got a real bae. She's got a bae that she lays up. You know what? When he comes over, guess what she does? She's a completely different person. He gets to see her feminine side. He gets to hear her. She might laugh and talk and joke with him. The way she has sex to him is completely different than the way she does it with you. She cares about him. If he's at work and he says his car won't start, but I'm going to call roadside, she said, you better not. And that woman hops in her car to go pick up her man. And he smiles because he can't believe it. He's like, man, most of the women I deal with, they wouldn't, but man, this one, she just, something about her, man. Yeah. And when you can't get that out of a woman, man, you can't buy that. These dusty niggas so desperately want to buy a woman, bro. That's why they want to buy these dolls. Steve the Dean in this motherfucker. What's up with you, Steve? Now listen, that is a Mac player. That's a player. The man mindset, Steve the Dean, been doing this shit for 30 years. See, this is what you niggas don't respect. You got guys on here who done bled this shit. They ain't read no fucking red pill page. They've been doing this shit. They've been doing it. Instead of running around there listening to just fucking pearly things, single ass. Instead of listening to just pearly single ass, take time out of your day and fuck with Steve. He's married. And he's been doing this shit. And then you wonder why black men are a fucking joke. You thirsty niggas down there listening to fucking just pearly things, single ass. That bitch single, bruh. And she even said she was a modern woman. You niggas don't really listen to her. She don't even practice that shit she telling y'all. That's what I've been telling you. I said, man, you look at all these pick-me bitches. Go look at all these pick-me bitches that's got you niggas locked in. And go look at the dudes they date. They date chads. They don't date incels. They don't date losers. They date chads. They date 6 foot. I kicked myself off my own stream. Here, I'm back. They date 6 figures. 6 feet, 6-pack. They don't want you short, Nick. You short, fat motherfucker, 5 feet tall, 6 feet wide. You wonder why you can't get a date. You're 5 feet tall, 6 feet wide, brother. At the end of the day, he said, Pearl got me. Okay, Pearl. Pearl zapped me. Hey, look, we finna get into this video. And I told you this. I said this when he got into that fight outside of that Miami bar, and he let that woman knock his head off, and he was screaming at that woman. He had that mercy in his hand. I told you, I said, man, that trick and shit ain't gonna work, man. I said, you guys, I don't know why you guys think those women, man, you just don't understand women. You cannot buy your way into these women. If that was the case, brother, we wouldn't have no problems. Relationships would be just that. You just purchase the woman, she behaves. You guys, we keep bringing up Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, I mean, how much money does it make? 100 million, 200, 300 million? His wife cheated on him. He gave that woman, Shaquille O'Neal's 7 feet. Multi-millionaire. Well, he wasn't taking care. He gave her 5 kids. How many more kids does he have to give a woman? She still cheated on him. Don't you realize that, brother? That money stuff is more than money, man. That woman got to care about you, brother. You better focus on that. Ain't nothing wrong with having money though, but man, look, it ain't for the woman. It's for you. It's for your life. But it ain't for the woman. And also, kids can't make them. He gave her 5 kids. Kids ain't gonna do it. That woman gotta really want to be with you, and you're gonna see that in how she behaves, how she acts towards you. You're going to see it. A lot of these women who get money, a lot of these OnlyFans, Instagram chicks, a lot of these women, man, they tell the stories to their man. Hey, let me tell you something. It's unsolicited. Dudes don't want to hear that shit. Dudes be wanting to sit down and shit. She go talking about this dude who just gave. He be like, huh? Oh, and then he'll listen, okay. Because he can't believe it. She'll pull up his Instagram, this guy right here. Yeah, he just sent me this amount. Look what he just sent me on it. And you be like, man, because you don't believe dudes is doing that till you really see it. You said, damn. You said, wait a minute, dudes is sending money like this? Then you just shake your head. But anyhow, we finna put up this video, right? Here we go. Finna pull up this video. We're finna break this shit down. And also, you know what else? You know what I gotta do? I hate I gotta do it. I got to do it again. You know what? I'm sorry, man. Here we go. Life of a simp. You don't gotta understand. I just went to the Wikipedia page because I'm noticing a trend. Single mom simp. Once again, Act's a single mom simp. DJ Act, born May 17th, 1989 in Jamaica. He has one brother. His father was a high school principal and is stated to have had many extramarital affairs due to his affluent status in Jamaica. DJ Act did not appreciate his father's character of being away from his family. Single mom simp. Father wasn't there. This is on Wick. In extramarital affairs, he eventually started another family, but he claims to have understood and forgiven him. No, he ain't. Act, you ain't forgiving your father. DJ Act mainly grew up under the care of his mother and grandmother. Single mom simp. You can't make this shit up. All these niggas that want to buy pussy and simp, they're coming from single moms. They got some shit going on. They ain't never really been around men. Men see what men do. Men see what men do. Listen, I'm talking about as a young boy. You at the pool hall. You on the corner. You see what men do. You don't see no man out there giving no woman. You see tricks doing that. That you niggas so proud to be. That you breaking your neck to be. That's what you see. You see tricks doing that. They're not respected, brother. That is not something you put on your fucking sleeve. I'm a trick. You see men out there. And you see how those women treat those men. They respect those men. And they come home to those men. And they cook for those men. And the trick just gets used. Another single mom simp. And that's what you got all over this YouTube stuff with these channels. When you investigate the background, these niggas are single mom simps. They was raised by a fucking woman. They have no idea how to engage a woman romantically, so they pay her. They try to be the nice guy. They never want to hurt her feelings. And it's not about hurting her feelings, but goddamn, you're going to disagree. They don't want to stand up to him, and the women know that. And the women pick up on that. And they say the energy from this dude, he good, but man, do you know how many women I have seen say, he does everything. He takes care of my kids. This man has come into my life. He pays for everything. He takes care of my kids. I mean, he texts me, but I don't love him. And they start to cry. And you're just looking at her. And she breaks down. Her friends start holding her. It's going to be okay, baby. I don't love him. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I don't love him. What's wrong? They say that they can't love. They can't fake it, brother. They can't fake the funk. That's why. And so I come on YouTube and I'm listening to dudes lead with your wallet and be a trick. I be like, bruh, that won't work. Here we go. Let me get this video up here. We're going to listen to another single mom simp. We put Tyrese in the penalty box. So let's deal with DJ Act. And there's a couple other dudes. It's just a matter of time, brother. I got you guys in my sights. I hear what comes out of your mouth. I pretty much have. I haven't confirmed, but you're pretty much willing to say you're a single mom simp. You got mommy issues. And you wouldn't put that two and two together like that. This guy out here buying pussy and he'll trick. He got mommy issues because you're like, well, he ain't trying to have sex with his mom. No, he has an issue with women. That's his problem. Something's going on with him as a man where he sees himself as insignificant to the woman. So he has to pay her. You see what I'm saying? There's some shit going on. Weird shit. Now here we go. And he's guys a goddamn multi-millionaire dating hood rats. You don't see nothing wrong with that? You're a goddamn multi-millionaire and you're dating fucking barflies, hoe from the club? That's your girl, man? Craigslist? You met your bitch on Craigslist? That's your woman you want to marry? Good Lord, brother. This shit is real. This is what really goes down over here in these spaces. And we've seen DJ Axe sit on Fresh and Fit's panel and give relationship advice. Here we go. Fair use, fair use. We got DJ Axe.
Anyway,
now we cut this down because it's long, but we cut it down. Ebo says, I don't get it either, Platt. First Tyrese. Now, it's a whole lot of them, Ebo. I ain't no first. No, what I'm saying is all of these dudes that's getting hurt by these women, that are getting used by these women, when you investigate it, they're from single moms. Now, they're not going to admit, a lot of these dudes going to shield that, but they are. Because of the way they see women. They don't see women in the way other men see them. Other men see them for what they are. They're not trying to do nothing to them. Certainly nothing. They want to make them happy. But they're not going to do it at their expense. They're not going to try to make the woman happy at the expense of their own happiness. Because they don't see the woman as no different than them. They see the benefit of her, but they also are not going to put up with her BS. And they also know she could take it to the next nigga. And they also know who they are. And that woman knows who they are. And when she wants to act right, then she could come back. But as long as you want to be disrespectful, she should be with somebody else. Now let's get into this, man. We got DJ Akademiks. From what I gather, his girlfriend got pissed at him. He goes into the wise. Girlfriend got pissed at him, put all his business out. Went on his Discord, put it all on his Discord. A lot of his enemies copied all of that. So all that stuff is out there. Now check it out. Here we go. DJ Act. Let me get this comment off. Appreciate the $20 there, Evo. Hit the super chat. Hit the Cash App. Support the program. Here we go. Fair use.
I've been seeing a lot of lies spread about me recently. A lot of the people who are speaking ill will of my name recently are all broke. But there are people who we're currently monitoring. So, without addressing anyone in particular.
That's his go-to, you broke. Well, Act, you know what, Act? Act, I think it says you're worth $5 million. To be honest with you, Act, 99% of America is broke. Because 99% of America, I'm talking about the country, that's top 1%, brother. So that would literally be the fucking planet. So that ain't hard to be compared to you, brother. We give you that, you got some money.
Because most of the people I would address have already put them in a grave. I'm the Jordan. I'm the LeBron James. I'm what you want to be. I'm the most successful blogger that's ever came through this game. Let me be very clear. And Akademiks have never been tested positive for herpes. Akademiks does not have herpes. Akademiks is not an individual that you could have said has been prescribed medication for the herpes virus. Through a personal issue with me and my ex, she put out things that were false and also some things that might have been private, right? She got upset because of something she saw. She was like, oh, he's with another woman. That's what she saw, right? I told y'all I'm a bad judge of character. No, not gonna lie, because I'm not a liar. I was in love with this individual. That's what happens, bro. You're in love with a girl. I wasn't a perfect boyfriend. You're in love with a girl. Again, while not being a perfect boyfriend, she takes advantage of using personal information about you, realizing if she says something to the public, no matter what it is, it could lead people to conclusions that could affect you. And you have to think about these dynamics when you deal with people or women who, while you ever been arguing with a girl and she feels no matter what she says, she's crying. And no matter what she says, it's not affecting you. Usually those people look for shit to try to say stuff or do stuff to affect you. Again, I take full blame for this. The blame what I take full blame for is that this woman lived with me. She had access to a lot of things, but I have like 15 computers in here. I didn't lock everything every time I went out. She had access to my Discord through my computers, like if I didn't lock it. And being upset, and I see some people say simp, is fine because
hold on.
She put out things that were.
We're gonna take it back. Hold up. He was right at he's Michael Jordan, LeBron. Hold up.
I'm the LeBron James. I'm what you want to be. I'm the most successful blogger that's ever came through this game. Let me be very clear. And Akademiks have never been tested positive for herpes. Akademiks does not have herpes.
Okay.
Akademiks is not an individual that you could have said has been prescribed medication for the herpes.
We get it, brother. You don't have it. Okay. That's, okay. Your girl said you did, or whatever. So no, you said it were lies. Okay. See, this is the thing. Nobody has to slander anybody. Well, we're going to deal with the woman. Now, the woman did that. She put that stuff out. Now, why is that, Act? You got all this money. I mean, why would she do that to you, right? You the LeBron James of this shit.
She put out things that were false and also some things that might have been private, right? She got upset because of something she saw. She was like, "Oh, he's with another woman." That's what she saw, right? I told y'all I'm a bad judge of character. No, not gonna lie, because I'm not a liar. I was in love with this individual. That's what happens, bro. You're in love with a girl. I wasn't a perfect boyfriend. You're in love with a girl. Again, while not being a perfect boyfriend.
See, that's what we want to address. See, you can't. Act. You're a young man. Well, actually, you're not, but you're in your 30s. We'll just hold it right there, right? That's really not young, but you're 33. Brother, what you need from a woman, you cannot buy, brother. And until you accept that, you're going to suffer. It's going to happen again. This girlfriend, boyfriend, not if you paying them, bro. I'm sorry. And then it's not if the woman thirsty. It's two things. If she thirsty for money, always asking you to buy her shit, yet, that's your girl. But she always trying to, buy me this. Ooh, baby, don't I look good? And then you ain't got no girl. And if you thirsty for pussy, she ain't got no man. You cannot have what you need from a woman. You got the wrong attitude, brother. And we got you situation when you was a young boy with your father. There might be when and the people can disagree, but because we're trying to learn over here. I sort of agree with the people who say a lot of black people need therapy. I think you need some therapy. I think when they pulled that shit out of your head, brother, you'll see that a lot of this shit is resent you got for your father. A lot of this shit you trying to buy your way into these women. And then you from Jamaica, it's a completely different culture. You over here in America tricking. You can get treated over there off your name. You disrespecting your own culture, bro. They're ashamed of you, bro. You down here in America buying sex? That shit grow on trees in Jamaica. But we're going to figure this shit out, man. Here we go.
She takes advantage of using personal information about you, realizing if she says something to the public, no matter what it is, it could lead people to conclusions that could affect you. And you have to think about these dynamics when you deal with people or women who, while you ever been arguing with a girl and she feels no matter what she says, she's crying. And no matter what she says, it's not affecting you. Usually those people look for shit to try to say stuff.
Stop giving them money. If you think that woman cares, stop giving her money. See if she comes back. See if she still wants to be you. You say you got your girlfriend, right? Don't give her money. See if a month from now she comes around, she's sorry. Not because she wants money, but she misses you. Put it to the test. See if she out here smashing half the city. Well, we know how that's gonna come out, don't we?
For do stuff to affect you. Again, I take full blame for this. The blame I take full blame. What I take full blame for is that this woman lived with me.
Here we go. Platt brings everything, brother. He's the one doing it, brother. What's Death Racer? If he would stop that would solve half his problems. The man's a very wealthy man. You really don't need a whole lot for a girlfriend or a wife in America. You really don't. He's got half his problem is solved. He got the money. Now he just needs to, like he said, he's a bad judge. He needs to learn how to choose a woman. He needs to get out of his ego. Listen, get out of your ego. We just had Steve the Dean up here. We got Lucario. You have dating coach. Bro, I'm serious. And I reach out to one of them brothers, pay their fee, the consultation fee. Them brothers will point you in the right direction, brother. You don't have to be out here be a goddamn fool to these women. They'll assess you You're a multi-millionaire. You're a personality. You got a lot of talent. These date these types of women. You fucking up because you don't. You're right, George. You can't stop. Okay, let that go. You had your little 20s. Now you're in your 30s. Act like a 30-year-old man. Act. You need somebody in your life to fill that void. You don't have. Your father's not in your life, brother. And there's a void there. And see, it shows up. A lot of people don't understand that shit's gonna show up. All money gonna do is buy you some sex, bro. And you, brother, need so much more at 33. You need so much more from a woman. But you're not gonna get it.
She had access to a lot of things, but I have like 15 computers in here. I didn't lock everything every time I went out. She had access to my Discord through my computers, like if I didn't lock it. And being upset, as I see some people say simp, is fine. Because these are all things that I'm willing to take accountability for. My actions weren't in line with a rational thinking person. But this is what I've always said too. When you love someone, you become irrational. You do. You cannot love someone without two things. And for the people who really watch me, y'all will know that I'm keeping it really true and transparent.
You're a very immature, older man, brother. You don't love that woman. You don't even know what love is. You're a very immature young man who wants a relationship, an emotional relationship. That's what you want from a woman. You want to share it. And you just can't do it. The women you're dealing with, they're probably not even capable of doing it. They're certainly not capable of doing it with you. And I would question if you could do it. That's not love. You got to buy them. That's really, man, listen, man, you got to be a man too, brother. If you got to buy them, look, if I got to buy you stuff, you don't love me. If every time you see me, I got to come out my fucking pocket and buy you some shoes, that's not love. And now listen, if that's what you want, then enjoy. But don't try to mix the two.
I've even like debated with like Fresh and Fit about this. Love comes with vulnerability. You cannot love someone without being vulnerable. You can't.
No. You cannot give women money for lust and sex and then deem it love because you gave her money or because you want to have a relationship like that with a woman. That's not love, brother. There ain't nothing why would a woman put all your shit on social media if she loved you? Hold up, that's not love. And that's not more dysfunctional behavior from single mom simps. More dysfunctional behavior. Here we got a single mom simp. The woman puts all his personal, inappropriate things on his Discord, his social media, and he sees that as a disgruntled woman who really loves him. Nah, that's not love, bro.
You can't just be the steadward or steadfast person that you cannot. If your emotions or your feelings or your person cannot be affected by the other person, you're not in love. So,
yes, touching a woman, you're right. You're exactly right, but that's not love. But that does mean you have a bond where there's some when you can piss a woman off to a certain degree, there's a belief that it's better to get a emotion than no emotion. It's better to get a emotion, even if it's negative, because it's showing something about you, because women are emotional creatures. And if they are having these extreme emotions, there's something going on between you and them. But you also got to accept women can dislike people too. So just like you can dislike people. So yeah, I agree. You don't want to trigger that emotion though. See, you're trying to justify what she did again. You're trying to justify she did some negative things to you. It's because she on the back end loves you. No, she doesn't, brother. No. That's like the woman who lies on you and gets you locked up. The women who R. Kelly, he's locked up. They quote unquote secretly love him. Nah. Nah.
If you want to say simp, I don't care. Like, this is the difference between me. There is a picture that was floating around, which is where everyone was like, yo, that's ingrown hairs. The funny part, the only reason why she has the picture is because she took a tweezer and fucking removed the ingrown hairs. Now, by the way, I'm not blaming her because I don't think she never put it out there and said nothing like that. This is people, this is like the losers like Sharp and like Blueface. And by the way, I understand why Blueface is saying this. Like, I'm really even keeled in most of this. Because I looked at some sore on his lip and I said, I had mad ingrown hairs and I had to like get them removed, whatever. Remember watching a YouTube video, she helped me with it. And again, I'm not blaming her for that because I think she just wanted to put out just unflattering pictures, whatever the case. I don't care.
Cool. Okay. The people took it and created the narrative that it was a STD. He says he doesn't have one. Okay. Nobody's trying to lie on you, brother. I accept what you say. I saw those pictures. Those are disgusting pictures. I would never show anything on this channel. That is disgusting. I think that was on his Discord.
Oh, bro, the reason why she took a picture of it, and by the way, I was okay with her taking a picture of it. She was like, hey, I'm going to take a picture of before I get the hairs out till after I get the hairs out. Cool. Again, I'm not thinking women are using and saving weird pictures to use against me. Now, that's naive. That's my fault. But that's what it is, right? What else? I'm trying to address everything. I'm going to take the L that I was dealing with a woman who I sincerely loved.
Infatuated with. That's thirst. You was infatuated with this woman.
And I clearly loved her, right? Like
this guy, brother, you wanted to. And at 32, and these words should not come out of the mouth of a multimillionaire at 32. All of these women running around here, even overseas. Think about that. Passport bros, think about that. This man's a multimillionaire. He's in a relationship with a woman. He wants to love a woman. Why didn't he come over there? Why didn't he go to Jamaica? There are women, look, brother, there are women out there who are dreaming for a guy like you to get in their life. Leave these thoughts alone, brother. That ain't for, that's another thing. A lot of you so-called, you niggas listen to rap. You niggas don't have no personality. You want to be rappers. You look at some TV, BT, and you try to look like you're a hip-hop dude or whatever. So you gravitate toward that culture and that community. You wind up with these strippers and street chicks. And for whatever reason, you think because you black that you can control those women. Or you from Atlanta. You from Atlanta. Or you from Vegas. You from Detroit. Brother, that don't mean you can handle those women, man. Those street women those are a particular type of women. Those women know how to use their feminine ways to manipulate men. They learn that shit young. And they will abuse the shit out of a man fucking with them who don't know what he's doing. You're sort of a cornball dude. We know he does the hip hop stuff, You're sort of a cornball dude, brother. You need to be getting you some bookworm type chick that's easy to satisfy, that would appreciate and respect a man who can cook, who can provide for her. I almost said cook and clean. Well, I hope you ain't doing that. But no, you're not gonna get that from no street woman, man. You're not the type of dude a hood chick is proud to be with, Act. And he better watch out them rappers don't hit his chicks, which we don't know if they ain't done it, bringing her around the rap community.
Like, yo, I probably spent $200,000 on her. Like, and when I mean $200,000, not giving her $20,000, bro. It's just like, if we're going somewhere, we're both first class, we're staying in the best places, bro. I was having things done for her. Like, I get it. I took the L. I'm here to tell you I took the L. But that's what love is, bro. When you
No, didn't he buy what's her name's Powell, Celeste? What's her name? Selena Powell. He bought her a Jeep. He bought her a Jeep. And Act, we know you got money, but he bought her a Jeep. Why? Once again, would she be with you without the money? That'll bring you right on out your ego, bro. Would this woman be with me without the money? If the answer is no, then she's with you for money. And you got to accept that. And if that's the relationship you got, you can take all that other girlfriend, boyfriend, I care. You can take that stuff out of the equation because none of that stuff figures in there. Now you're just making up shit.
love someone, you have to take the L. I told y'all with Tori and what's in it. You gotta take the L. You get what I mean? Now, here's what I'm saying about taking the L. I'd rather take that L than maybe another L that could have landed me in jail. Because you see some of
What kind of women you dating, bro? Okay, I'd rather take the L of a woman making throwing all my of taking $200,000 from me, and then in the end putting all my personal shit on the internet, right? Or I could be in jail. Well, what kind of women you date, brother? A lot of these dudes don't even realize there's an upside to dating. You can actually date a woman, and what you want to do, fall in love, you actually can do that. What you would like to do, have a family, have somebody give a fuck about you, that's actually possible. But a lot of these dudes, they keep dealing with these hood rats. They keep dealing with these ratchet chicks. They keep trying to establish something with these ratchet chicks that they wind up like this.
the things that, I didn't think like she would ever be using things or gaining info to try to expose me later. Bro, this is who this person is then. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that's not who she is. She's taking sneak pictures. She's trying to, okay, let me take this information. I'm going to try to ruin him with it later. That's not who I think she is, right? So, of course, if she does all of that, and by the way, I know y'all going to trip over the 200,000. I'm fucking rich, my nigga. I'm sorry to tell y'all, like, bro, 200,000, I made 10. Like, well, come on, stop it. Come on.
Which would make people wonder why you dating her then. See, that don't. When these dudes say this stuff, they don't realize what they're saying. At one side of the fence, you trying to flex and say, man, that ain't nothing. And I agree with you, Act. That ain't nothing for you. 200,000, that's nothing for you. But still, why are you dating that woman? That's the best you can do, brother?
Yeah, come on, stop it, right? I also told her this too. I told her specifically, I said, I'm treating you the way that Angelica wanted me to treat her. Because I never thought that she was holding information saying, I'm going to expose him over anything. You know what I mean? So again, I'm taking an L for that. Because, as I said, I'm a bad judge of character.
Yep, most tricks are. Yep. And you don't want to be a good judge of character. You know why? Because you struggle with dating women. You don't like rejection. And that's what caused all of the give women money. You know that you're inferior to women. And see, that's what a lot of dudes just don't want to accept. They don't want to stand on their own 2 feet and accept, hey man, I'm just as valuable as this woman. I'm just as valuable as this woman. I can make her happy just like any other man. God made me, God made him. Why do I feel like she is so, what makes me think I gotta pay her? Well, I don't feel that my time and her time are equal. I feel like I'm inferior, so I gotta pay her for her time. I gotta compensate her, man. The fact that she goes out with me, I gotta buy her stuff because I want her to know I'm that nigga. You know, say that, you know what? That's what you're gonna get, brother. That's exactly what you're gonna get out your relationship. She's gonna know you that nigga. Now we're talking about grown men, bro. We're not talking about 15-year-old boys. This is a grown man. And he wonders why all his shit got dumped on the internet. This is a grown man. And if you notice, he keeps saying, I love her. Nigga, the bitch gotta love you back, you dumb nigga. Or you can't love her. I love her. I love her. Okay, well, does she love you? I don't know. Well, I would say fuck no. You put all your shit on the internet, nigga, that ain't love to me. He trying to, bro, he want to love something so bad. I would suggest you get you a baby. Find one of these ratchets, man, get you a baby. You can love that. At least till it comes, around 15, because you want to love something, brother. You're not going to be able to do it with these. Brother, listen to me. You can't do it with those women. I'm a grown fucking man. I know what you're going through, brother. You can't love those women. You can't treat those women the way you want to. You can't. And that's why I'm looking at you're a young man. Look, brother, you ain't young. You're a 32-year-old guy who has a very immature outlook when it comes to women. You got a lot of money. You want to find you a woman where you do these really good things for them and they smile and you got to get that. You got to find a woman that cares about you, brother. And in the process, it might take time. But yeah, when you go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to do this for this woman because I'm wealthy, guess what? There'll be some appreciation. Guess what? There'll be some respect. Guess what? That woman will want to be a part of your life. In addition to wanting you for you, she'll be very happy that you can take care of her in a way other men can't. But coming out the pocket and making that the only reason she deals with you, what happens, this is what these women do, especially these fucking thumbtack bitches. These thumbtack ass ratchet, rat head bitches that he fucks. They get money, they get in a place that they know they don't fit in. Then they start resenting him. They see that he's messing with other women, and they secretly don't like that. And then they start thinking about themselves. They start thinking, man, why am I with this dude? Like, look at this dude. And then they start having a relationship with other guys. And then they feel different with those other guys. And then they see, well, man, there's a lot missing in this relationship. Like this guy, I thought I could be with a guy like him, but I just can't. And they leave, brother. It happens all the time. You niggas is too square for these women. The women ain't gonna deal with no squares, man. And you niggas don't realize that. Just because you got money, you still a square, man. And I advise you, your next woman, you better stop bringing around them rappers.
Yeah, no. I'll be honest. I'm a bad judge of character. By the way, I'm watching all the comments on the negotiator page. So thank y'all. Somebody says you're a bad judge of character and you're a trick. I mean, if that's what y'all want to say it as,
Why do dudes run from that label, man? Why do dudes on one side say I gave a woman $200,000, then when they get called a trick and nobody's trying to insult them, they get mad and run from that? I guess guys don't want to learn, man. And you know, we're in we're dealing with this new generation. Well, he would be. I'm trying to see. No, he would be a millennial. We're dealing with these millennials, and most of them are tricks. And they don't want to be that, but that's what they are.
I think that's subjective. Put it like this: this woman is watching.
Actually, it's not. But
me lost. Put it like this: in over a year, let's say I spent $200,000.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We know you got money, but it's how you did it. And no matter what you say, you tricked on her. And you know what? That's probably what she expected from you. And that's the whole point, brother. Also, you know what? I was going to wait, but I'm not going to wait. When are these niggas going to date college bitches? I'm serious, man. You got all these beautiful fucking in wonderful shape motherfuckers on a track. I mean, just drop dead, no kids. Bitch running hurdles. Bitch out there running fucking hurdles. And you young, stupid ass niggas is thirsting off in a strip club and jacking off on Pornhub. And wondering why you struggle with women. I don't get it, man. This is a weird world. When are you niggas going? And I look at the whole all these rappers and stuff. When are these dudes gonna date a fuck? I'm like, man, when they gonna date the girl at LSU? And you know what? We just saw the girl, the basketball player, right? She was on the Breakfast Club. The basketball player, they just won. LSU just won the national championship, and she got a whole lot of deals, whole lot of endorsements, and they invited her to the Breakfast Club. And she said, Drake crawled in her DM, Future crawled in her DM. We know Young Boy. Now, guess what? Drake, he ain't hurting for women. He went to the college girl. Future, he ain't hurting for women. He went for the college girl. Young Boy ain't hurting for women. He went for the college girl. Where you niggas gonna start fucking with these college bitches? Leave these thought bitches alone. Good Lord, man. You can't make this shit up.
Right? Not that I gave her $200,000. Just in, okay, if I'm going somewhere, I'm paying for tickets for her, like whatever. Like I didn't give her. I don't think I gave her mad money. I never gave her like mad cash or whatever. But here's the thing too.
Now check this out. I guess it's a passport, bro. He said, I'm in the BR plat. He don't need these women. He talking about these American women. He can get a nice mixed one over here. He's fucking Jamaican. I mean, he's from the fucking place. He go to Jamaica, find him a wife. What's stopping him? He was born there.
This woman has watched me, like literally sat next to me while I've gambled and lost like $400,000 live, like in 3 hours. I lost $400,000 on a gambling website. $400,000. So it's like, bro, you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. You know what I mean? You like, bro, like I'm not caring about money like that. You know what I mean? So again, I'm gonna assume, I don't know no, I don't really know. I'm gonna assume she loved me, but I don't know. But
no.
And
that's not smart. Listen, man, when you got to pay for them, You got to take that part out. See, that's what, once again, we keep dealing with this. That part of the equation doesn't fit when you got to give them money. Listen, if that's what you guys want to do, you can give them money. And guess what? Every now and then, it's, you find one where they actually act right. Where they appreciate the money. And over time, they develop, a love for you or what you consider love. But a lot of them can't do it. You got to understand, these women, a lot of these women, guess what? You got your problems, but you're forgetting. If they in them strip clubs, they out on fucking Craigslist, they out selling pussy and stuff, they have some problems, brother. That ain't the norm. When you look at women, that's just not the norm. Now, when you talk about feminism, when you start talking about women's rights, when you start talking about Western women, yeah. Okay. That's problematic in itself. But then you're talking about a woman that's out there selling her box? And you trying to love that? You're dreaming, brother.
This whole thing is just teaching me one big lesson, bruh. I'm taking a L, and I'm proudly taking this L, in the fact that I was a bad judge of character. Bad.
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. You look, and obviously you only look at the outside of a woman. That's the only thing you're concerned with. And you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that.
I ain't think this person would be doing all this type of stuff. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? The people who you think are with you ain't really with you. So anyway, the person said, you need a girl with something to lose. Those bus stop girls are low quality. Quality over quantity. Somebody says you almost got backdoored because of simping. I mean, that's a good point too.
Why deal? See, this is you. See, listen, man. You can't have it both ways, brother. If a brother goes out to a social setting, I don't care where it is, and he's being polite, and he's trying to get conversation, opportunities with women. He learns from his mistakes. You guys keep forgetting that part. You know what? He might start out horrible. He might walk in that place and just fall flat on his face for the first hour. But because he got a brain, he starts saying, okay, wait a minute, okay. Maybe, okay, I need to do it this way. Okay, wait a minute. When I said this to her, I had her attention for a minute. Okay. I said, I stuttered. Okay, I got to get the stutter. Guess what? He's homing his skills. He's homing his skills with these women. Guess what? He ain't using his money. He's home. Guess what? He's saying, okay, man, if you can talk good, they'll start paying a little bit more attention to him. Okay, I noticed that when they're all talking, I notice I don't really want to address them. I wait till after the person finish and maybe they start looking around. Boom. Whenever she's looking at her phone, those are the ones that tend to give me a lot more attention. Boom. He's learning all these different techniques. He's learning. He's homing his skills. When you go in with your wallet out, I'm the man, I got money. Yeah, look, you can buy sex, but it won't give you what the other stuff. You're talking about love and you want to have a relationship. That's not going to come via the pocketbook.
Truth be told, because they were trying to come around me. They're trying to come tie me up and do God knows what to me. But I'm going to be honest with you. The police had every warrant in the book. Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp, text messages, phone logs. The police assured me, they said, your girl had nothing to do with it. The other people are charged with conspiracy because there's communication about doing something. Second of all.
Some niggas tried to rob him, and they suspect that his girl had something to do with it. He said the police told him she didn't. But man, hey, man, I'm being for real. At 30, you shouldn't be in a relationship with a woman where you suspect. No, I didn't say she had anything to do with it. I heard everything he said. I'm saying you, as a man, you suspect she might have had something to do. Brother, that ain't the type of women you want to bring in your life, man. All these dudes want to be Jeff Bezos. Look, go look at Jeff Bezos. Okay? He got a divorce. You know what he did? He went to work. He didn't make one stream. He went to work. That woman got $31 billion out of him. You know what he did? He stayed on the job, made all his money back. When he got ready, he started back dating again. And to this day, Bezos has never dated what I would, or most men would consider a 10. He's not that superficial. Listen, because he's not a fucking fool. Now, if you want that, go get it, but you better be able to handle that. And I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you guys got to be a little bit more open when you're dealing with women.
Without my ex closing that door that night, that would have been a interesting scene. There would have been 2 armed gunmen in my house. So I think about that situation, and I am very happy that nothing happened. They couldn't get access, and they had to try to flee, which the police chased them. So I know, like, again, bro, I'm not here to play no type of sympathy, because niggas like Sharp, yo, Sharp, you a fucking bum, nigga. You say I owe you $100,000. I told you to suck a getting it. Come to Jersey and try to get it from me anytime you want. You won't get shit, nigga. Adam paying you $200 a fucking episode, nigga. What you finna do? I ain't even gonna lie. The bitch you was pimping out, she.
Some dude, Sharp, that's the dude that's on No Jumper. Adam, whatever his last name is, that's the guy who owns No Jumper, the white guy. No Jumper. This is ridiculous, man. No, I'm serious. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. Anyhow, No Jumper, that's who he's talking about. Some guy on No Jumper. I guess they're some kind of way he owes. He said the guy says he owes him $100,000. You have to talk to them. I don't really keep up with that. I don't really keep up with the specifics, but that's who he's saying this stuff about. Now, he said he don't worry about nobody else. The only 2 people who he has beef with, it's the rapper Blueface and Sharp, the guy from No Jumper.
He hollered at me trying to get the money that I'm about to donate. $5,000. Adam paying you $200 a fuck. Because niggas like Sharp, yo, Sharp, you a fucking bum, nigga. You say I owe you $100,000. I told you to suck a getting it. Come to Jersey and try to get it from me anytime you want. You won't get shit, nigga. Adam paying you $200 a fucking episode, nigga. What you finna do? I ain't even gonna lie. The bitch you was pimping out, she hollered at me trying to get the money that I'm about to donate. $5,000, nigga. You don't get $5,000 in 4 months over No Jumper, nigga. Boy, you getting $200 an episode. Sharp was no. My man T-Rail was getting $300 an episode. Nigga, you do an episode like once every 2 weeks. You a bi-weekly, nigga. Do the math. 200. Let's do the math. You getting 200. Boy, last night was a night when I realized that I'm not gonna go back and forth with you no more. You begged my nigga Lil Boom to go live with you that you could try to have a viral moment talking about me. Boy, you getting $200 an episode, gang. I can't really talk to you about nothing else. You said I owed you $100,000. Come take it out of my pocket. Nigga, I lost it in gambling probably like last week. I'd spend a lot of money. My bills are $150,000 a month. If you so gangster, come take it out of my pocket if you gangster. You ain't finna do none of that. You just talking. I was going to give the $5,000 I got off the merch all for this. Wait, hold on.
Now,
I should know where no more.
now
Oh, wait, wait,
what you see now, this is act. This is what made him popular. This is why people listen to him when he starts going in on Sharp. See, so for whatever reason, these dudes have decided to talk relationships. I don't have any reason why. And he's a flat fucking failure when it comes to that, brother. Brother, act. Let the relationship go. The fresh and fit stuff, them your boys. All you got to do, bro, is go hang with your boy. You don't need to be on that panel, bro. Get in where you fit. You don't belong around no relationship talk, bro. You don't. Here we go.
Am very happy that nothing happened. They couldn't get access and they had to try to flee, which the police chased them. So I know, like, again, bro, I'm not here to play no type of sympathy because niggas like Sharp, yo, Sharp, you a fucking bum, nigga. You say I owe you $100,000. I told you to suck a getting it. Come to Jersey and try to get it from me anytime you want. You won't get shit, nigga. Adam paying you $200 a fucking episode, nigga. What you finna do? I ain't even gonna lie. The bitch you was pimping out, she hollered at me trying to get the money that I'm about to donate. $5,000, nigga. You don't get $5,000 in 4 months over no jumper, nigga. Boy, you getting $200 an episode. Sharp was no. My man T-Rail was getting $300 an episode. Nigga, you do an episode like once every 2 weeks. You a bi-weekly, nigga. Do the math. 200. Let's do the math. You getting 200. Boy, last night was a night when I realized that I'm not gonna go back and forth with you no more. You begged my nigga Lil Boom to go live with you that you could try to have a viral moment talking about me.
Now this is Act. This is why he's. And you know, Act got to understand. Act knows. Act goes in like he going in on this dude. Act. So I mean, Act. This is what you do. So when them guys get opportunity, they're gonna flip it back. So you know, the people made up a narrative about STD. Okay, it's not that, but they took the pictures and they took the fact that you failed this woman. They're gonna do the same thing you do.
Boy, you getting $200 an episode, gang. I can't really talk to you about nothing else. You said I owed you $100,000. Come take it out of my pocket. Nigga, I lost it in gambling probably like last week. I'd spend a lot of money. My bills are $150,000 a month. If you so gangster, come take it out of my pocket if you gangster. You ain't finna do none of that. You just talking. I was going to give the $5,000 I got off the merch, all for this. Wait, hold on. My shit don't work no more? Oh, wait. Nah, we here.
Call Dago.
Nigga, what you earned in like 6 months, nigga, I played a sound effect and we got $5,000 that I'm donating the whole thing. I was going to donate because the girl who you were pimping out hit me up, gang. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm skeptical about it. Because I don't want to give her the money and then y'all be like, oh yeah, you thought you did something. We still fuck with her. If she still fuck with you, I'm not donating to her. I'd rather donate to some other shit. So we got $5,000, we gonna donate. You a little bum ass nigga, man. You and me not even in the same discussion, yo. You not gonna get too much mileage out of this. So I understand why you should be putting out false rumors and shit like that. You a little peon, bro. I bodied your boss before. He don't want smoke. You definitely don't want smoke. He giving you 200 every 2 weeks. Let's keep it a bean, dog.
That's horrible. Keep it a bean.
So that's that with that nigga. Then Blueface. Listen, let me tell you, you made some interesting points, and I like it. And because part of what I do, like I see you kept saying, yo, Act isn't perfect. I don't know whoever thought I was perfect. I've never put even if I give commentary on somebody's situation, that don't mean that I haven't been in those same situations making those same mistakes. Oftentimes criticisms or great advice could come from the person that's not. I always say it's hard to see the forest from the trees. Bro, I never said that, oh, I'm just great with dealing with women, so that's why I'm speaking on you and Krishan Rock. I've never said that. I'm just saying that I know what you've been through, most likely because I've dealt with women that are that toxic. Women that start turning up on you because of what they think their career could be, because they don't respect you. I dealt with that with a previous girl. I ain't even told about this chick. I was trying to give you good advice. By the way, I was the only one.
For a dude who don't like bums, he sure deals with a lot of bum bitches. That's weird, brother. For a dude who really looks down on broke, like when it comes to men, they're bums, they're broke, they're dusty. You sure deal with a lot of dusty bitches, bro. All over the fucking place.
Trying to give you good advice. Everybody else was. You thought I was just kind of dissing you. You know why? Because you thought me being a hip-hop media platform that I was your base. Yo, you're not relevant in music, my brother. Nobody wants to buy your music. I know the stats. You niggas just spending all that type of money trying to get the views up. You're losing money on music. That's why you're boxing for $180,000. Somebody gonna say, why you gonna ask for $3 million? Blueface, I'm sorry. If I could make $10 million a year, why would I box for $180,000?
Well, if Def Racer says, you know how that go, Platt. Most dudes are like that. The P erases the fact that she's a bum. Yeah, because I'm like, no, one thing I've seen him get, and whenever he gets into an argument, he starts bringing up his money, which, hey, man, you can't really deny. The guy's probably got more money than most of the guys that he gets in beefs with, right? But I said, this guy really, really cares about money. Why you got broke bitches all in your life like that? That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about just financial. I mean, like, those women have no value. I mean, after you pump and dump one, I mean, what's she gonna do? She gonna sit on the couch and play tic-tac-toe? She doesn't have any goals. She has no ambitions. She does. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what's she gonna do after you get through pumping and dumping? What's she gonna do? Can't cook. Or how about this? She don't cook, or she won't cook. She's not cleaning.
Sorry. What do you think this is? Blueface, I'm only talking dollars. If it makes dollars, it's gonna make sense. $3 million is why I said, give me $3 million. I can still make some content, do whatever. Give me 6 months of training. Let's get in the ring. Boy, you boxing for $150,000. I get what you're doing, but I lose that in gambling all the time. I just started realizing how broke you niggas was because the money I be gambling, just doing dumb shit. I could be having you fucking getting your brains knocked out for no money. I'm sorry. I signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Rumble. I just got to stream there half the time. I'm still on Twitch right now. Bruh, it's Big Act. Spotify paid me the boatload. Spotify gave me millions. Rumble gave me millions. I got $1 million deals with labels that you niggas assigned to that you can't put out no more music to recoup on because you actually don't recoup. You the only person that I think I would probably maybe sue about you trying to even say, but I see you trying to like code it Willy lump and all. I see you with that. Be very.
He's talking to Blueface and Sharp. He said he wouldn't he wouldn't sue Sharp for saying the stuff he's doing because he said Sharp don't have no money. But Face, I would sue you. He's saying that he wants Blueface challenged him to a boxing match. He said, okay, my purse is $3 million, $3.5 million. If they don't want to give me that, I won't do it. And Blueface was like, why you want to charge so much? And Axe said, hey, man, that's how much I cost. And he said, Blueface got a $150,000 purse. He's a bum to him. He's a bum-ass nigga, got to go get his head beat in for $150,000. And Axe said he ain't going to do that. And he said, you guys keep comparing yourself to me. I'm Act, Spotify, Spotify, Rumble, all these platforms, he get in the bag. Also, he got label deals. He get in the bag. In fact, he get a better bag with the labels that they trying to get signed to, and label don't even want them. Label drop them. That's what he's saying. So that's what he says. Only two people that he cited out, Sharp and Blueface. Everybody else, he said he'll deal with that in a different way.
Careful, my nigga. Okay? Sharp is broke. He getting 200 every 2 weeks. That's a bum ass nigga. Nigga, you said you're Sharp. I ain't gonna respect you till you said I owe you 100,000. I told you, you gangster, come take it. And I'm coming to no jumper, nigga. You know what Adam gonna tell you? Yo, Lackey, chill in the back. We got Big Ack here. Promise you. You niggas is little niggas. You can't really do nothing. Blueface is boxing for 150,000. Talking about he want to fight me. Get $3 million and we can fight all day. This is me being 100% honest. I was in love with an individual. I wasn't a perfect boyfriend, but I never thought she would have did this. That's the only thing I could conceivably say. Damn. I'd be looking like, damn, I'm kind of hurt about that. I am. I'm like, damn. Man, this chick seen I was down to do a lot for her, knowing she knew I wasn't a perfect man. But damn, she went to this. Cool. That's a lesson I'm gonna have to learn. But other than that, nigga, I gotta keep this shit moving. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm the type of nigga, like, a chick be doing the worst shit. And nigga, look at what happened with Angelica, nigga. Angelica did some of the worst shit. And then I always thought about forgiving her. Like, when somebody trying to ruin your life and trying to ruin you and was always saving information about you, like, yo, oh, I know this shit. If people ever saw this, they gon', you gotta just be worried. You heard me? So technically what happened, I told you I got a restraining order. Bro, I'm not trying to get her locked up. It was just like,
Bro, Coach, you so right, bro. A lot of this stuff you're supposed to learn this shit from high school. How? You're in ninth grade, you get a little girlfriend, and yeah, you get your little heart broke. Maybe you get another one, then come 10th grade, you get you another girlfriend. Maybe it works out for you. Y'all break up. Sometimes bitches just move away, man. Sometimes it's wonderful, man. Boom, that motherfucker moved. Her fam moved. Motherfucker moved to Cincinnati. Obviously, you had plans. Yeah, we gonna visit and all that shit, nigga. Damn. Over time, other than writing the motherfucker or calling him again, because you know what? Motherfucker moved to Cincinnati. There's other things going. But you learn all this stuff young, man. A lot of dudes, because they don't date. Well, look, broke hoes. Because these niggas tricked instead of dating, they don't learn none of this shit. So they keep tricking with these women, so they don't have the basic knowledge of women. So you look at a dude who might have one girlfriend in high school, just one. But he was going to dances. He was trying to talk to girls. Yes, he was getting turned down. But he still was, he still was trying. That dude's going to have more information and more understanding of the female than these trick-ass niggas. And see, that's what I'm saying. These trick-ass niggas that want to, lead with their wallet. You're a fucking simp to even say that shit. Lead with your wallet. You're a fucking simp, bruh. That's some stupid shit to say. And I just show you these niggas don't deal with women. You thirsty ass fucking joke. Lead with your wallet. In other words, buy pussy. So what? So I can be like Act? So the bitch can get mad and put up my drawers on fucking internet? Put all my personals on the internet? Then I'm running around here talking about I love her? I think she loved me. Well, hell, she got a funny way to show it. She got a funny way to show it. Then she got a funny way to show it. That ain't how you love somebody.
bro, like I have a lot of things.
Here we go again, Kevin. Brother, let me show you something. Let me show you stupid ass niggas something. Okay, because he didn't do that for you niggas. Hold up. Since you niggas got all this to say, right, Kevin? All right, check this out.
Shout out to Platinum.
Shout out to Platinum, nigga. I didn't agree with everything Kevin said. I agree with some of the stuff, but goddamn, everything. So we just have to disagree. We'll disagree on that point. But that's my nigga. You niggas got to understand. That's what's wrong with you niggas. You niggas just do not want to know. You niggas look for something to bitch about. That's why you got stressed. Once again, that's why you struggle with women. Instead of you dealing with the woman for what she is and enjoying the fucking date, here you is bitching. Here you go bitching. You looking for something. You act like a woman. That's what they do. That's what they do. You looking for something to complain about. Well, your makeup is okay, but you beautiful, but I think you need some more mascara on your left, right around the left part of your eyelash. Oh, yeah, these fucking stupid ass, trick ass niggas. Here we go.
Are personal in my house, and she basically told the cops like, "Yo, listen, I live there, and what happens if someone has residency at your house, you can't just kick them out." So she was like, "I live there." Like,
no shit, no shit. You let a bitch stay. You're right. Even though it's your house, you can't kick. You're right. Plus, you don't want to see her go to jail. So you don't want to see her punished for the shit she do, and she knows that. That paints you in a hell of a corner, bro.
I got a restraining order, bro. I'm not trying to get her locked up. It was just like, bro, like I have a lot of things that are personal in my house, and she basically told the cops like, "Yo, listen, I live there, and what happens if someone has residency at your house, you can't just kick them out." So she was like, "I live there." Like his mom and brother don't live there, whatever. But y'all seen what she been doing already. So I'm like, yo, bro, she just got to go for a bit, bro. She got to leave, and she got to leave immediately, really. So that's why I have to get a restraining order. I'm not trying to get her locked up. I'm just not that type of person. And I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be simpish because I told my mom like there's a situation. So she was like, go like after like, cause she locked herself in a room that I had the code for, and I went and got the code. So my brother and my mom is recording, cause you gotta record women these days, or else they gonna say you did something to them. And she went into some other shit, and my mom was trying to talk to her. Yo,
there we go. Life of a simp. Life of a simp. DJ Ack was born May 17, 1989 in Jamaica. He has one brother. His father was a school principal, and it's stated to have had many extramarital affairs due to his affluent status in Jamaica. DJ Ack did not appreciate his father's character of being away from his family, engaging in extramarital affairs, and eventually starting another family. But he claims to have understood and forgiven him as he grew older. As a result, DJ Ack mainly grew up under the care of his mother and his grandmother. Single mother raised simp. You guys starting to see a trend here? All these tricks and simps, single mother raised. Single mother raised. All these simps and tricks, all these niggas over here, simps, all these niggas over here advocate buying pussy. Single mother raised. Single mother raised. They're single mother raised dudes. They don't even know what a man is. They have no idea what a man is. Single mother raised simp. Got a woman in his house that's locking doors. He got to record, brother, that ain't no woman. That ain't no girlfriend. You got to record your girlfriend, bro. Because you scared she gon', bitches a lie. Yeah, brother, you need you a woman. When you grow up, bro, you 33. When you grow up, I hope you grow up eventually. Maybe then you can deal with a woman. You ain't ready for no woman, bro. You ain't ready for no fucking woman. Use a strip club, nigga. Stay in the strip clubs. They built for niggas like you.
She slammed the door in my mama's hand type shit. You feel me? And the cops was like, they was about to arrest her because, you know, my older brother's like, yo, bro, you got to get her locked up, bro. She slammed the door in mom's hand.
His mother's hand got smashed. I guess they went into the room and she kicked back on the door, and his mom's hand got smashed in the doorway in the process. And he didn't bring it up. I noticed he left that part out. Somebody called the police. I noticed, Act, you left that part out, Act. Oh, anyhow, the police, they don't just show up, Act. Somebody got to call them. So they called the police, and this nigga fought to keep her free after she damn near chopped his mom's hand off. So you can't make this shit up, brother.
And I ain't gonna lie, this gonna sound suckerish. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, no, I don't press no charges on her, bro. Feel me?
You don't want to press charge. Nigga, your hand didn't get slammed in the door.
Bro, I don't want to see nobody get locked up type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, these type of situations.
Well, I also don't want to see my fucking mother's hand slammed in the door. Did you forget about that part? Yeah, no, I don't want to see my family in excruciating fucking pain.
You know, I try to take the most blame out of it, but, you know, it is what it is, bro. You know, just be honest with you. Again, y'all can call this tricking or simping or whatever. I don't give a damn. I be holding. I don't care. If I'm gonna spend $200,000 on myself in jewelry, bro, it was like $20,000 or $30,000. I was gonna get her a Cuban with just her name on it, type shit. You feel me? Like, you gotta make people feel good, bro. So anyway, he even sent me the thing. So I ain't want to put up her real name on here, though. No, I ain't gonna put up her real name. But
now this nigga don't want to put the girl's real name out after she put all his personals out, pictures. And he's also talking about he wanted to buy her a necklace and how much he wanted to spend on the necklace.
he sent me the mold. So I was getting a chain for her. It was like a Cuban, and then with her name on the shit. That's probably a sign from God to be like, man, you tweaking, boy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, some of y'all be unrealistic. My nigga, I have $1 million worth of cars, $200,000 worth of jewelry. I'm buying a second house for like $2 million. You live in a $2 million house. You think a girl's gonna be like, oh, just give me $50 and I'm cool? That's like, I don't think that's tricking, my nigga. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Now,
there you go. It's funny how, like I said, especially black men, specifically black men, because we've seen that with Fantastic fighting Mr. Hypocrite 2. We saw him when he did that strip. They just make it up. The truth, reality don't matter. They'll just make it up. In their mind, they believe if they can just say it, then it's not really tricky. He said, I'm gonna just give a 50. Well, that's really your speed, brother. $50 hose. That's really your speed. You might not like it, but that's really where you fit.
you got the money. Lucky said, nah, Ak, you a rich simp. I love you though. I don't know, whatever, man. There's a lot of this red pill bullshit ideology that says that we're robots. I'm not no robot, so y'all could get me out of that mix and fuck the red pill shit. I'm not no robot. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I have feelings. I double back sometimes. And sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, like, just like most men, when a chick start crying in your face and whatever, and apologizing and begging you to take her back, you kind of melt. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Humans. The fuck? You got to realize I work a lot. The reason why I've always lived with a woman consistently is because, like, bro, chasing women and just having multiple women, like, it's time consuming. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to, bro, when you got a girl you live with, okay, you could do stuff and then you could come stream. You got to go link with a girl at a hotel because you can't bring them here because all these chicks be just lining niggas up. You go link with a chick at a hotel, bro, it kills your whole night. You got to go through the same process over and over. It just wastes your time, right? And as older you get, you want to save time. So that's why sometimes being in a relationship is, even work-wise, it makes sense. But whatever, neither here nor there. All right, people. We are going to continue. We're going to continue about, let me see. I think we got it. Who the hell is it? And by the way, to all the women hit me up, man, listen, man, let's have a moment of healing for a second. The last time I did some shit like this, I remember when me and Angelica fell out, a girl hit me up and she was like, I'm exactly not like Angelica. You should fuck with me. Yo, I'm like the guy, I'm the girl, blah, blah, blah. I have this going on, I have this going on. I got with that chick, and that was a chick. That's the one who faked the pregnancy. Like that one, faked the pregnancy.
So he dated. Yeah. See, well, there you go. There you go. A chick hit him up in the DMs, and he pursued her, and she faked the pregnancy on him. So, brother, you're inviting this chaos into your life. You're having relationships with women that you shouldn't have relationships with. You interpret it as you're a player. You interpret it that the women want to be with you. Nah, bro, well, I'm telling you, so a lot of women need money, bro. A lot of women want money. You trying to have a relationship with those women and you can't do that. And you're going to find out the hard way, you can't do that.
That was her. So the one who said she wasn't like the bullshit I was going through was exactly like the bullshit I was going through. So right now, I just want to chill out, you know what I mean? Just try to, clear my head and just keep doing some good content. All right. I think we're good, though. Yo, first of all, that took way longer than I thought, but it's all good. Second of all, let me see if I can find all this shit. I got to take a piss now, but it's all good. We should probably talk about a few things first. First of all, let's talk about this Freaknik shit. And by the way, you guys can spam topics as well. Let's talk about fake abuse rumors. Bro, me and this woman, we have not, again, I'm going to put this out there and you can believe what you want. There is no abuse rumors. There is no domestic violence. And it's the reason why, neither her nor I have been arrested for anything of the sort. And I'm going to leave it at that. You get what I mean? Do we have arguments? We do have mad arguments. I definitely don't like the fact that she purported, she left things up. I didn't even see exactly what she put out because I was doing an interview, but she left things up to interpretation. Like some people were interpreting like, oh, she lost a baby because of me. No, she had an abortion. She took an abortion pill. That's what happens when you take an abortion pill. That's not losing it to anything else. It's an abortion pill. Okay? Secondly, right? Anything about, she was getting beat on this and third. Clearly not the case. Like she knows as the fact. I always told her, I think she had like a picture of like something with her, like, and it was bloody. And I always told her, yo, you got to also not only take accountability, but you got to not try to purport when people see a woman hurt, they think a guy did it. Like you can't play around like that. And this is why, it's kind of made me feel like this person just had like some really bad intentions. Why would you even put certain stuff out of context that people could interpret it like I'm doing things? That shouldn't be the case, man. That just shouldn't be the case. But again, I don't want to keep, piling on to this person. And yeah. We ain't talking about YB yet.
Famo says, I be telling simps they can't take a shortcut to win. Do the work and it will pay off. Mean eating right, exercise, and work on your mouthpiece and game. Trust me. Yeah.
So I said, act. The line, you can't really do what you want in public, sounded crazy. What was that line from? I don't know where that line is from. But I've told her many times, as I said, like, she, there's been two women, well, was it one or two? Bro, she's put hands on women before that she was like, oh, he's fucking on the side. And I kept telling her, I said, you can't put, like, the way you could act with me, like, play this. Again, I don't want to get too much into it because, like, you know, she probably over there, like, thinking, like, she's probably, like an NFL first pick draft right now. Like, yo, who got the most money for me to expose this guy and say whatever y'all want me to say? I've had this conversation with her multiple times. If, let's say I cheated on you, that doesn't give you the right to beat up another woman. That's not how this goes. This thing called life, not because your boyfriend did something, means in public you get to cause hell. Because not only do you put yourself at risk, like for example at that Komodo thing where they put her in handcuffs, and I had to sit there and try to talk to people to make sure she didn't get arrested. Please don't arrest my girl. I know she's a little lit, whatever. Yeah, I'm still even upset because even it went down, but don't arrest, whatever.
This is a man with plus $2-3 million in his bank account. He's 32, fairly young man in America, where it's the majority women in America. Instead of dating these ratchet thoughts where your mother gets her hand smacked, jammed inside a door where the police are called, and here you go, running your mouth, begging the police not to arrest her. Now you're out in town begging the police not to arrest her. Brother, you're a fool. You're a fool. Why would you even waste your time with a woman with thoughts like that? That's the best you can do, brother?
You can't, not because somebody cheated means you could do whatever you want, and that's the reason. So I always told her, I'm like, yo, if me and you have a problem, if you saw something in my phone, if you see a girl hit me, and say you're offended for it by any reason, don't act out in public, because once you do it in public, it now makes it something else. Because especially if we're in this toxic cycle of you catch me doing something, you're mad at me, you go all crazy on me, and in a few days we kind of get over it however we do. Why do it publicly? So I'm like, stop acting out publicly, because that's just a waste of time. But you know what I mean? I feel I've done that before, or I've like said this before. I mean,
he can beg the women all he wants, but it's not going to work.
What else? I'm trying to look. Oh, the next thing, I'm turning 33, people. I'm turning 33. I was an immigrant. I was an immigrant born in Jamaica. Again, I'm gonna just keep it light there. But immigrant born in Jamaica. I am a citizen of the United States now. I'm turning 33. Okay, this year.
You should act like a 33-year-old man, brother. Get the ratchets out of your life, brother. And stop trying to act like everybody can understand that.
Read donations.
No, they
Unless
can't.
I'm old, yeah, you're right.
No, they can't. Everybody can identify with being used and abused by a woman.
I don't see the donations though. That's the problem. Where's the donations at? I don't know. Where the fuck is the donations at? Yo, niggas had Big Act doing the 5-year foreign. He like 39. Nah, bro, y'all have seen my date of birth. I've seen it. Okay. I don't see the donations, bro. Okay, my bad. I'm using. Okay, how do I gotta filter? Give me a second. Okay, my bad. All right, thank you. Do not send $2 and it's an act. You say you're rich, but you're dealing with thoughts is crazy. Find an attractive woman these days that is available that isn't bogged down to a job or fucking in some type of situation where they can't even adjust to my lifestyle. Those women I won't even see. So I happen to deal with the women who are more accessible, right? More accessible, might not have a job, whatever the case is, but are also attractive. Those women also probably have other options from other dudes who probably have money.
That man said might not have a job. That's what he said. You know?
Those women I won't even see. So I happen to deal with the women who are more accessible, right? More accessible, might not have a job, whatever the case is, but are
might not have a job. You see that? He's a multimillionaire, and that's what he looks for in a woman, that she's unemployed. Obviously, so you can manipulate her with money. And what he doesn't understand, he's taken a very dangerous path, because women are not stupid. You're going to run across the wrong woman, brother. And they don't particularly care for being manipulated, in a sense they don't have money, but this guy thinks he's doing them a favor by quote unquote hoeing them out for some money, because they don't particularly care for that. And you don't know what we talk about, the tricking amongst men, brother. I'm telling you, women like that they don't care for tricks at all, brother, because they look at it, well, this nigga just trying to buy my pussy, like I ain't shit. You normally that doesn't end well, brother. But you keep inviting those women into your life, man, thinking that you can buy what you had. You got to earn that, brother. You're going to pay for that, brother. You're already paying for it a little bit. Hopefully you 30, you'll learn your lesson. But the way you talk, I don't think you will.
Are also attractive. Those women also probably have other options from other dudes who probably have money. And also those women probably then think in their mind, well, I'm more like these social media characters, whether it be Christian Rock, Jada, Wada, or whoever the hell else, and they do watch and act accordingly. You get what I mean?
Jada Wada.
Oh, wait.
Now, this is the guy from Adam 22. This is Sharp. And he's saying a few things. Now, we had to sanitize a lot of this stuff, and we don't have the whole thing on there, but we're going to play some of it. We're going to play what we think we can.
Like these social media characters, whether it be Christian Rock, Jada, Wada, or whoever the hell else, and they do watch and act accordingly. You get what I mean?
Oh, wait. I got to know, man, what's really going on around here, man. Who need to call Dago now? Call me, nigga, at all. I need to know. Akademiks, what bitch did you have over there playing Booty Bandit with you? Bro, I gotta know this one, homie. What the hell really going on around here? The streets is talking, and you ain't nowhere to be found. You done erased Discords and your YouTube looking all funny. Nigga, what's going on with you? Oh, my God, bruh. Look, I'm gonna say this for you. Academics, listen, homie. If the media shit don't work out for you, because it seems like the chat niggas are taking an L right now. If this shit don't work out for you, hey man, I'll link you up with one of them OnlyFans bitches or something, man, that I know, man. She'll love to one time, nigga. You know, she'll give you a little small fee. Make sure you get paid. Oh my God. Well, it seems like, I'll explain. It seems like, that's why I told this nigga stop pitching woo on the job. Stop fucking with these little raggedy heifers. Nigga, what's wrong with you? But no, niggas don't want to listen to me now, do you? What do I know? I'm just a has-been pimp from round the way. Well, guess what, nigga? I ain't walking around here with no mother up on my nigga. Cause if you would have paid me my money, we would have been cool, bro. But now it's on. You're playing games. Ugh, nigga. Knew your fat ass was on some nasty. I told you stop pitching woo, nigga. You keep wanting to fuck with these little scallywags on the low instead of getting you a boss bitch. I knew you was suspect, nigga. I knew everything I thought about you was right, nigga. Straight up. Boy, don't come fucking with me in my camp, nigga. Cause I got more for where that come from, nigga. It's just the beginning. Damn, boy. You done fucked up. I'm talking about bitch got her whole thumb. Y'all both got crater booties and shit. Like, come on, church. That shit shouldn't get leaked, nigga. At least do it with a bad bitch and a clean one at that. Told you stop running your ass down to West Hollywood, boy. You be always flying them bitches up from West Hollywood, don't you? Man, I'm out of here, homie. Straight up. Act you watching this shit, nigga. Shame on your nasty ass, nigga. Step your motherfucking game up. I told you. I'll show you how to go get you a real one, boy. But you want to keep playing and trying to boo the real niggas. Well, go ahead now. Look at your dumb ass, nigga. Got you something that you can't get rid of, boy.
There you go. And that's Blueface right here. Blueface. Those are two dudes he said he beefed with, Sharp, and this is Blueface. Blueface says, told y'all Akademiks is just a regular dude, just like the rest of us. But he the worst kind because he talked down on us publicly about the same stuff he do privately. But you can only pretend for so long. Be yourself, bro. Let that dude out the box. Stop being a hoe for likes and approval. That's not for you. That's not you for real. AKA squabble a female for free, but he want $3 million to squabble me. Now he said that Christian Rock beats Blueface's butt. In that collage of pictures that his girl dumped on the internet and on his Discord, there was pictures of her. Like both of them had been fighting. There was, the woman was bloodied and stuff. Axe said that's that she was, but it had nothing to do with him. Allegations of physical violence, and what he's saying is he goes after these rappers. These rappers get a domestic violence. These rappers get into trouble. He gets on them. He starts, he blogs against them, and they're saying that look, now that you're out there, it turns out you're just like we are. So hey, that come with the success, I guess, man. So there you go. We want to do a review, act. We want to speak on that. Can you trust these females? Now, one thing I saw, and I gotta admit, I'm interested in this too. Oh yeah, we're gonna end it with we ain't ending it, but we're gonna end his conversation or whatever with Akademiks was born May 17th in Jamaica. He has one brother. His father, a school principal, is stated to have had many extramarital affairs due to his affluent status in Jamaica. DJ Ack did not appreciate his father's character of being away from his family, engaging in extramarital affairs, and eventually starting another family. But he claims to have understood and forgiven him as he grew older. As a result, DJ Ack mainly grew up under the care of his mother and his grandmother. Single mother raised simp. Once again, single mother raised simp. We see it with Tyreek. We see the same thing with him. We see the same thing in this space. A lot of these single mother raised simps, they want to trick, they want to try to buy a woman. They don't want to talk to a woman. They're afraid of rejection. They think if they work hard, they supposed to be able to get the baddest bitch. Well, you keep waiting on it, brother. Now, I'm interested in this thing. I saw some stuff with Nelly and Ashanti, right? And it plays into this betrayal and trust, right? This theme right here. Can you trust a woman? It's rumored they went to the fight. Nelly and Ashanti were at the fight together. Nelly and Ashanti were on stage performing. Nelly and Ashanti were later seen holding hands, hugging, walking together. There's a little quick video out, and they believe that they're back together. Now, we know that they dated for 11 years. We're talking about years ago. When she was still singing, when he was relatively popular, they were an item for about 11 years. With Nelly smashing a lot of chicks. Nelly smashed a lot of chicks while they were in a relationship. He was slawing out chicks left and right. I think he even had some babies. He wasn't married to Ashanti. He didn't have a baby with Ashanti. But I think during that 11-year period, Nelly had 2 kids. A lot of people are saying that Ashanti should not be in a relationship with this guy now. Said he used her, he abused her, he dogged her out, he mistreated her. She wound up being single. Nelly, I think he had some kids. They were together. He had children. He fathered a couple of kids. He never married her. He fathered some kids. And a lot of the women were saying, and a couple of the simps were saying, she shouldn't be with him. She should think of what happened before and not date him. Now, that was a question I want to ask you guys. You think, because that goes back to act. Do you think that she should come into this relationship with Nelly, let the past die, be the best version of a woman she can be, trust him, support him, believe him, and maybe he'll give her a baby? I don't know about a marriage, but I think she's 38. Maybe he can give her a baby. She'll have a baby. She'll be a baby mother. I don't know. I doubt if he'll marry her, but I'm just saying, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? You think she should just say, hey, that's in the past. I'm focused on my future. Nelly's both her past and her future. She's still young, so Nelly pretty much got her 20s. In the meantime, he smashed a lot of chicks. Now, she's in her 30s. He's going to take all the gas, like whatever's left, he's going to take all of that. So what do you guys think? You think that's cool or? What do you guys think? This is opportunity for Ashanti to make everything right. Yeah. You know what? Look, Sugar Bomb is saying the same thing. So she's saying, yeah, he's fine This is an opportunity for Ashante. Aunt Shantae's in her 40s. Okay. This is an opportunity for Ashante to make everything right, get out of her feelings. You know, she was real. She sort of was like Act. She got a good man. Take advantage of that good man while you got him. Take advantage of that opportunity. Let Nelly slaw. Maybe you'll get a baby. You can raise a baby by Nelly. You probably won't get a marriage. You won't get it from Nelly. But that's what you want, right? That man came back in your life. You've been bitching, talking about how much he hurt you and how wrong he was. You've been going on these talk shows bitching and whining about how you got mistreated in that relationship with Nelly and how he was smashing other women and how he betrayed you and how it broke you and how it hurt you so much. Well, now he's back. Now he's back. So what you need to do now is take advantage of this brother being in your life. You got nothing to complain about now, Ashante. And if you can't satisfy Nelly to the point where he wants to marry you, you got nobody to blame but yourself. That's what's wrong with a lot of these women, man. They're selfish. They're just selfish as fuck. She got a man in her life who may have took her through some bad times. Well, now he's back. Now what you gonna do? Are you gonna sit around and bitch and complain about what used to happen, or are you gonna recognize you got that man back in your life? Sometimes I get confused by women. I don't know what they want. Do you want a good man in your life, or you want to be single? Now, she knows what Nelly does. She knows how Nelly gets down. If you know he's not a monogamous dude, why bitch about him? So you know what you need to do, Ashante? You shut your mouth. You literally suck a dick and shut up. And maybe you might get a marriage. Talking about somebody that need to be monogamous to you. Bitches, you crazy? I mean, the fucking gall of these women, the nerve of these fucking women. Sometimes I get pissed off, man. I literally get pissed off. These women got some fucking nerve. That's Nelly. It's not going to be exclusive to you. Are you nuts? You're 40. You're past your prime, Ashante. He wasn't exclusive then. He's not going to be exclusive now. Fuck is wrong with some of these women, man? Go ahead, Al.
Well, it sounds like a possibly dysfunctional relationship. Possibly. If she knew he was someone who wasn't, how do I put it, monogamous in the past, and that's one reason why it didn't work out, then it's going to continue not to work out if she gets back with him.
Well, okay.
Issues don't go away. Yeah, issues don't go away.
So Shante, shut your mouth. You date Nelly, right? You know what comes with it. You shut your fucking mouth. So what? He's cheating, and
so if she knows that what the guy's about, and she got into a relationship with him, again, like I said, if you had those issues before, you will have those issues again. The issues aren't going to go away. So If you don't want the issues, then you don't get with individuals like that.
Okay.
I don't really think it's complicated. I mean, I understand relationships can get complicated, but this often happens. I don't mean with celebrities, but with people. That's why I've said before, if their experience level is being with people that don't work out for them, then that's why they make bad choices or get into relationships that don't work out, because that's all they know. Their experience is working against them.
No. Al, maybe she likes him. He's still Nelly. Maybe
Oh, I'm
she's
sure she
attracted
does.
to him. Okay, well,
Right,
what
she
comes?
does.
Okay, hold up. When you were a younger, 10 years, when you were a younger version, when you were in your prime, you were perky, you had fewer stretch marks. He didn't get you pregnant. He didn't marry you, and he got 2 other women pregnant during that time. You waited 11 years and you got nothing to show for it. All you got was a wet ass. And Nelly went on about his business. Now Nelly's career sort of dried up. Last 2 years, you've been quite popular on social media. Nelly sees that. He sees this as an opportunity to revitalize his career. So
Right.
now
That's what it sounds like.
he's using you and he's dating you. So what you need to do is,
Exactly.
Shantae, you shut your fucking mouth. You literally suck a
Actually,
dick and shut up.
Actually, it sounds more like a PR relationship to me. It sounds like a celebrity publicity relationship, arranged. I don't know if it's arranged, but yeah.
she don't need Nelly. She
No,
needs
she
Nelly.
doesn't.
Sexually, she needs Nelly. I'm just sick of these women, the gall of these fucking women. Somebody's going to be exclusive to you. Are you fucking bananas?
Well, but does she believe that though?
Yes.
I don't. Well, how though? If that was part of the problem in the past, and you know that, why would you think that it's not a possible problem in the future? This is what I mean by the experience works against people in relationships. Like, okay, even if he says he's a reformed guy, you still know that he could do that. If, for a woman, you still know he could do that. Like, I don't know. I get the feeling maybe this is a PR thing, like a publicity thing or whatever.
Well,
That's what I get.
Feel it. You can feel anything you want. They're together.
Yeah.
Right. Nelly's hitting that, and she's not gonna get no wedding ring. When all is said and done, she'll be single. Hold up. She'll be single slaw. She's gonna be used for her sex. My thing is, hey, don't bitch about it. Where do they get that these dudes with options owe them some monogamous activity? Nah, listen. I'm gonna get my slaw on. You gonna get fucked on and left. And you lucky I got time to do it. The gall of these fucking women, they actually think somebody's gonna be husband to them. They actually think somebody's gonna be monogamous to get the fuck out of here.
Well, again, it depends on what she's expecting out of the relationship. And from what I see, what little I see here, I don't think you're going to get that. I don't think you're going to get that. So I don't know. It seems more like an arrangement to me. That's my assessment. I'm just going by the bare bones, the bare details of it. But again, if someone had those issues in the past, they're going to have them possibly in the future. So once you get into a relationship with someone like that, you have to understand that's what you're going to deal with. So if you're not willing to deal with it, don't be with that person. I mean, I understand, because you may have familiarity with them, maybe attracted. That's where attraction gets complicated. It gets complicated with attraction. But look, if you want a beneficial relationship, then you have to be with somebody who will be beneficial towards you. If they're not going to be beneficial, then either don't be in the relationship or you're going to have to leave the relationship. But again, I don't know. It seems people don't learn. That's what I know.
No. Well, I
they
agree
don't
with
learn.
that.
Yeah,
I agree with
they
that.
don't learn.
I agree. She hasn't, but she deserves what she gets. I'm tired of and Al Simps. I'm tired of okay, because you got background noise. Hold on. What I don't like is women like Ashante. They're single as fuck. Let me see. Ashante's hit the wall. Ashante is 40 fucking 2 years old, single. Nelly's gonna bust his nuts a couple of times with her. Nelly's 48. Nelly's gonna bust nuts and abandon her. I just don't want to hear the whining about how he wouldn't be monogamous and how he just used me for sex. Well, you know that. That's why you're dating him, right? That's what you got the last time you were with him. The first time around, when you thought you was gonna get a marriage, he used you for sex for 11 years. In the meantime, he had 2 kids doing that relationship, 2 whole children from other women. And guess what? Those other women didn't have to lay up under his raggedy ass and pretend to be fucking faithful or monogamous. They got to smash other dudes. And they also got paid because he got to pay the child support. Meanwhile, you didn't get a baby from him. So when you got kicked to the curb, you went right back to the food stamp line. Now you're dating this guy again. Suck his dick and shut up. I don't want to hear nothing. You're going to get what you deserve. I'm sick of these women, man. What do they get that somebody's going to swoop in and be monogamous to them? Fuck is wrong with some of these women? The nerve.
There could be somebody.
Yeah, hold up, brother. Go ahead, ADS.
Well, I think she just came to her senses finally. You know, she tried to match with Nelly. Nelly never changed. Nelly ain't going to change. Nelly's going to do him. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, she's the one who came back around, not Nelly. I mean, so this is on her, you know, right? She was out with Irv Gotti and then way back in the day. She found out that didn't work out for her. She tried a couple other dudes that didn't go so well. So now she back with the dude, you know what I'm saying, who was actually with her, you know, right? Just because a dude has a couple of strays on the side don't mean we, you know what I'm saying, we love you any less. That means we just being men. Men have urges. We have needs. So he went to a different place to meet those needs. And hopefully now that she's more mature, she understands that.
And a lot of women don't understand. All you are is a bust down. You'll never be nobody's wife. You'll never be nothing more than somebody's side piece. And they've been lied to by so many women, telling them that they could be the main woman, telling them you deserve a good husband. You're not going to get that. You're never going to get that. You're going to be a side piece at best. A lot of dudes smash chicks and their wives stay with them. Ashante's one of those chicks. She's one of those chicks. If she's into you, you can fuck other chicks. She'll complain, but she's not going anywhere. She's like a lot of black women, a lot. She's just like them.
Well, again, what I would stress is you have to know what you're getting into. When you're dealing with somebody who has a roving eye, as the old expression goes, then you can't expect them to be faithful, or you can't expect the kind of behavior. If you see the behavior, then you have to deal with the behavior. And the way to deal with the behavior is not to be in the relationship with that person to begin with. That's the easiest way to do it. But
let me ask you this then. Hold on, let me ask you this. Ashante's 42. She doesn't have kids. Is that marriage material?
It depends if she wants to get married. I don't know if she wants to get married.
Okay, she wants to get married. Let's look at this guy's bank account. Let's see what Nelly's worth. Okay. And Nelly's got about 9 kids, so I'm sure he's not looking to have kids. Nelly's net worth, 2023. $45 million. Oh, I'm asking you this. Do you think at 42, a black man, not a white, a black man, is going to make Ashante his wife? He's worth $45 million. Thank you. You just answered the question. No. So all you can be is Slaw, Ashante. I'm sorry. You can be his side piece. That's you could be his you can just you can be his sexual fantasy, but you can't be his girl, you can't be his wife. Nelly's worth $45 million. He's 48 years old. He's had his baby making. He had kids while he was dating you.
And see, she really blew it though by leaving him in the first place, right? I mean, he would have gave her a couple kids if she stuck around, but there she goes, getting her pride, her ego, thinking that she's more valuable than what she probably is, runs off, wastes all those years running around behind these dudes, ain't had a hit since, and now she back. I mean, she could have been had a couple kids with Nelly and possibly even gotten the marriage if she just would have stuck around a little longer, but she couldn't do that. So this is where they at now.
Nelly has 4 kids. He's 48 years old. He's worth $45 million. Ashante has zero chance of getting married by this man. All this dude's gonna do is some of the most explicit things that men and women do behind closed doors. But hey, that's what you signed on for. You want to date Nelly, right, Nelly? Right, Ashante? That's what you're holding out for. You got him back. You got your man back. Get ready. Get ready to please him. That's the problem with a lot of these women. When a man asks them to please them, when a man says, you're going to please me, you're going to do the things I need a woman to do, that's when they start talking about relationships. That's when they start talking about marriage. You're not going to get no marriage, but you're going to please me. That is an arrogant woman who thinks she's going to get a monogamous man at 42. That is a woman living in a fantasy world. Let me tell you something. If a dude tell you you're going to find a husband at 40, 42, he's lying to you. And you got to be the most gullible idiot to believe him. He's probably saying that to get some slaw. Hit the like, man. Hey, we were talking about ACT. We'll take your questions about ACT. We brought up Nelly, Ashante are back dating. Nelly's worth $45 million. Ashante got used and abused by this man for 11 years. Now this man is holding her arm. He's back. He's at the boxing match with her. He's backstage with her. So he's probably being intimate with this woman. And what does she get in return? Maybe she becomes a baby mama, which we know is going to worsen her chances of ever finding a husband. But hey, that's the way things go.
Actually, it sounds like she dodged a bullet by not, having a kid with Neely. Sounds like she was better off not having a kid with him initially. Because if he's going around and he has kids with all these different women, that's going to make things difficult. It's going to make things complicated. It also may be a reason why she's back with him. Because they don't have a kid. They don't have that complication. So, yeah. But
well, as long as she knows what it comes with, man, just shut up. I'm tired of watching her go on these talk shows talking about how he hurt her and how he was cheating on her and how she waited around for 11 years and she couldn't take his infidelity. She said she couldn't take it, so she broke it up.
Right. Well, 11 years, that's a long time to put up with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. And now
Should
guess
have,
what? Guess what? She's giving that thing right back to him.
right. Well, again, it's familiarity. That, but again, I stress the fact they don't have a kid together. So it may be that may be one of the reasons. I mean, it may be easier because it would have been complicated if they had a kid together and they split up and now they have this difficulty. You know, they got to deal with each other on that front. Whereas they don't have that, and he cheated on her. Again, familiarity. They know each other. They know the experience. I don't know what her other relationships are like. Maybe she encountered some of the same thing in other relationships she had. So that's where I say experience matters. So if this is your experience, you have guys that you're in relation. You're a woman and you have guys that you're in relationships with, and they're cheating, and that's what you're getting, then that's what you're going to know. So in that sense, if that's what she knows, it wouldn't be surprising that she came back to this guy because she knows that. As much as she disliked it, as much as she couldn't stand it, time away, maybe she encountered the same thing with other guys, and she was like, oh, okay, maybe things will be different now. I doubt
But
it.
it's all of these women go out and get slaughtered out and think somebody gonna marry them, and all dudes do is bust nuts, and they get thrown back into the wood pile, and then they run around here bitching when, hey, you ain't nothing but a side piece. Why are you bitching? Ain't nobody gonna marry you. Listen, brother, listen. Somebody will start telling the truth, Al. Al, we tell the truth over here. We don't lie to women. Okay, Al? We don't lie to women. We tell the truth. Ashante, you're always gonna be a nut rag. You're gonna be Nelly's nut rag. You'll never get married. So you might as well stay with the nigga.
Whether she'll get married or not, I don't know.
You agree, right?
Well, I don't know whether she'll never get married or not. I don't know.
You agree that she's just
hold up.
You agree that she's just Nelly's nut rag.
I agree that she's in a relationship with a guy who she knows what he's like. So she has to deal with what he's like. That's what I would agree.
That's what's wrong with
because
these women,
at the end
man.
of the day,
Al, you're the one that's misguiding.
knows.
Al, you're the one that misguides these women. Al, she is what she is.
Well, I'm not misguiding anything. What I'm saying is she knows what he's like. And I'm saying she's made a choice to be with this guy again in light of what happened with her. So what I'm saying is it's probably because that's what she's used to. If
and
she's
you know
used
what?
to it,
And you know what, Al? You know what? She should be proud of that. Embrace that shit. You're Nelly's nut rag. That you shouldn't be ashamed of that.
Oh, jeez.
You should be proud of that shit, man. Nah, you're not his wife. You're not his girl. You're his nut rag. You're 42.
Actually, it sounds like they had actually, if he was involved with other women, it sounds like they are, those are the women that, women on the side that he's involved with, not her. Because he has women on the side, obviously. So what I'm saying is, if you know what you're dealing with, if she knows what she's dealing with and chooses to get involved with it again, then you're going to have to put up with either the same issues or newer ones.
What issues you got to put up with? Hold on. What issues does a single woman have to do with a single man? What issue? If you want to lay up under me,
if they're involved in a relationship,
if you want to lay up under me for 11 years, you're single, you're tender, you're young, and I'm smashing other chicks and I'm getting other chicks pregnant, and you're waiting on me to pop the question. In the meantime, I'm still smashing. Every chick I smash, I don't get pregnant. So I'm smashing chicks left and right. Then you get up and get pissed off and leave. Well, hey, you're just my nut rag. You're the one trying to take it to the next level. You return back in my life, your place is going to be the same. You're just my nut rag. You up here trying to make it seem like Nelly owed this woman something. Nelly don't owe this woman nothing.
Actually, my point is, no, it's not a matter of, I don't think anybody owes anybody anything. My point is knowing who you're dealing with. That's the point of you can't enter. My point is, this is what I see with relationships often with people. They get involved with people and the issues are going to be the same. So my point is, with this guy, I don't think there's going to be a change. I think he's still going to be who he is. And so if you're going to get back with the guy who did those things that you don't like, then you have to kind of look at that and say, either you're going to put up with it or the relationship's not going to work. But you can't expect, what's the old phrase? The definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the point.
When you look at her, Shantae, look, she got attitude. When you look at this picture, she got a fucking attitude. What you got attitude for? What you got an attitude for? We didn't. You're dating Nelly, not us. You're his nut rag, not me. What are you mad at? Know what I'm saying? You out here with a fucking mean mug on your face. That's your man. You can wait another fucking 11 years for all I care. I don't give a shit. I'm just tired of you going on these talk shows bitching, talking about he was cheating on you and how it hurts you to your soul and all that shit. I don't want to hear that. You laid up with him, you trusted him, and he committed, he went out and smashed other chicks, had 2 kids while y'all was in a relationship.
You act like it's adultery or something.
Yeah.
You act like like you was really committed, like y'all was married or something. I mean, you was Irv Gotti's side chick. Why can't you be mine? I mean, why do I gotta make you my main thing like you been everybody else's side chick? You were P. Diddy's side chick. You've been all types of music industry dudes side chick. So why do I need to make you my girl? Right? I can't blame Nelly on that. You've been around, babe. You've been bounced a little bit, I can't take you serious. Well, I mean, what has Nelly done wrong? Nelly being a man, what has Nelly done wrong?
The way I look at it is,
your mic went out or something. At the end of the day, brother, Ashante is back with Nelly. Typical sisterhood. Expect what you get. This is what they do, brother. This is what they do. They sit around. They
I guess. Sorry, I had something came up.
I got you. Hold up. This is what women do. They bitch and they whine. They date these guys like Nelly. He's worth $45 million, and I want a high value man. They date these celebrities, and all they get is fucked on. Then they want to whine to me. They want to whine to the regular guys who they won't date. No, I didn't say they don't. I said won't. They won't date the regular guys. Then they start to get up in fucking age. Now, bitch, you are old as fuck, 42. And like you said, Al, they hang out because they think that, well, I can only date my type. Well, here comes Nelly, and you're back to being his fucking nut rag. You'll never be a wife. You'll be a nigga's nut bucket. Period. And I'm tired of people fucking lying to these women. And you'll have that fucking scowl on your face till the rest of your fucking days. Trust and betrayal. A lot of these women get exactly what they deserve. They want dudes to do a lot of extra shit, special shit. Fuck that. Nelly these bitches.
Well, at the end of the day, well, not the end of the day. Well, the nature of the relationship is, unless you're married or there's some kind of, I don't know, I guess they were boyfriend, girlfriend. That's what I assume. At the end of the day, if you know what you're getting yourself into, then you're going to have to deal with that. The wisest approach is, she knew this guy had women on the side and was involved and did what he did. If you're getting back into a relationship with a guy like that, then you're going to have to put up with the same things or maybe slightly different things. But at the end of the day, that's what you're going to have to deal with. It's like, I mean, I understand. That's why I think it's maybe a publicity thing or something, a mutual kind of an arrangement. That's how I see it. Because I know that exists with celebrities. I know that exists in terms of relationships.
They're together romantically. They're fucking.
If they are, they are.
Yeah, okay, they're fucking.
I don't
So
know.
she's 40.
I'm
She's
just saying, I
42.
wouldn't be surprised if it isn't.
Well, she's 42. She's single. She's not getting any younger. She's back with the nigga that dogged her out for 11 years. Is she smart now? She's 42. She's not getting any younger. You would
No,
say
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
it's
these.
smart.
Well,
To be
hold on.
honest, I don't think it's smart at all.
Okay, I'm glad you agree with that. Yeah, because we're talking about how stupid these women are. Instead of her trying to vet a husband, she's back with Nelly being his fucking nut rag. And you niggas look up to this? You niggas
Well, who looks up to it? I don't understand.
A lot of dudes thirsty. They thirsty. She's sort of thick. A lot of dudes say she fine and she thick. And it's the best she can do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, he's not gonna listen. He's not gonna marry her. Okay, so that's what matters. Look,
right.
That's what matters. So no, she's back to being a fucking city girl at 40 fucking 2.
So that was my thought. If the best you can do is a guy.
Yeah, but this is what's on the market. I'm just telling the men. This is why you don't waste your time with a lot of these fucking thoughts. They're fucking they're mentally ill. They're fucking weird as fuck. Don't waste your time with these fucking thoughts, bro. This bitch is 42. She's back fucking the nigga who shitted on her for 11 years. And then you wonder about these bitches. You got one nigga spending every dime he got to beg some ratchet bitch that put all his personals on his Discord because she had the passwords. This dumb nigga. Now you got, like I tell you about these women, like I tell you, man, if they want to be with you, they'll be with you. It don't matter. No matter how bad you treat them. A lot of these women are addicted to bad treatment.
No, they're also addicted to bad guys. That's why they're.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He's pretty. I wouldn't say he's a bad guy.
No.
But he's not going to marry her. He's not going to marry her.
Well, that's a whole other story. But clearly, again, I would say to put it clearly, it's not a wise idea to get involved with a guy like that if you want something more out of it. I don't know what she wants out of it. I don't know what he wants out of it. But if you're expecting, again, different results from the past, I don't think it's going to happen. That's why I say experience works against people in relationships. It does, because they wind up with the same kind of person over and over again. And I'm going, she actually wound up with the same guy over. I'm like, and especially if that's what happened 11 years they were involved with each other. I'm like, really? You're going back to that guy?
I mean, which one would you prefer, Al, in my opinion? Would you prefer a single woman or a bachelorette who had never been married and she's at the age 42? Or would you prefer a woman who had been previously married but maybe one or no kids and, at the age of 36, 37? Which one would you prefer at that point?
Well, I don't know. I would say that if a woman is 42 and she's single and she's not involved and she chose to be single and do her thing, that seems like somebody who knows what they want. So that doesn't seem bad to me. That seems like somebody at least.
I'm more likely going to go with the divorcee for this reason, because she's been domesticated and trained, right? And proven to be able to sustain a long-term relationship. Y'all putting this all on Nelly like this is Nelly's fault this is going on. I'm thinking Ashante got her own set of verbs and problems and challenges ahead. because she's a modern woman. Modern women are lazy, crazy, and greedy, bro. You know,
Well,
and the single ones at a
again,
certain age, you gotta ask
that seems like an
why.
odd. I don't know. It seems odd to
Let him
me that.
out.
But
Let him finish. Go ahead, AS.
Lazy, crazy, and greedy, self-centered,
I agree.
egotistical, and crazy. I mean, so
Mostly.
when you find a woman that's 40-something years old that ain't never been married, you gotta start asking questions about her too. Like, yo, you rich, famous, ain't got no kids, ain't been married. So what you been doing all these time? You've been you've been an adult now almost 24, 25 years. You haven't established a family of any sort. What are some of the challenges and issues with you? You look at her, he messed with her 11 years, they married her and given her. She messed with Irv Gotti and P. Diddy. They didn't even claim her. P didn't even claim that they was kicking it. Irv used her as a side chick because he was already married. At least Nelly claiming her. I mean, y'all got to stop looking so hard at Nelly and start looking at Ashanti, because she's probably the one with the mental challenges versus Nelly, who's been who he's always been. Nelly.
So here's the thing, like you mentioned divorce and stuff like that. Here's what you got to understand. Not everybody's cut out to be married, and not everyone is cut out to be in relationships. So I'd rather somebody who knows
this is simple. Nobody's going to marry Ashanti. She's nothing but a fucking nut rag. She's Nelly's nut rag today. Okay?
Well,
nobody's gonna fucking nobody's gonna take her down the aisle. Nobody's gonna seriously date her. And we got a bunch of simp ass niggas who love to make excuses and lie to these women. Love to fucking lie to this woman and say eventually the right man, you're gonna meet him. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, no one should be saying that to anybody, because that's not necessarily going to happen for anybody. So I agree with that. I mean, in the sense
that it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen for these over 30 hit the wall train wrecks who try to fucking glue shit in their head, put on makeup, squeeze into dresses that are way too small for them, and pretend that they still in their 20s. It's not going to happen for them at all.
Well, whether it does or not, I don't know.
Well, so I know. Hold up. I know it's not ever going to happen for any of them, and we're going to watch Ashanti melt the fuck down. In a minute, she's going to be unfuckable. She's already on the fucking fence.
Well, like I said, I don't know.
Stop lying to these bitches, man. Tell them the truth. They didn't hit the fucking wall. Ashanti's hit the fucking wall. And the most she'll ever be is somebody's nut bust. She'll never be a wife. We don't. Why do you keep trying to? What are you doing, brother? Why don't you, brother? We don't need to be explained to. You have to explain to us about we know what's going on. We got it right. You're the one confused, Al.
I'm not talking about Ashanti.
You're the one who's confused. We know what we're talking about. We know exactly. Ashanti's a nut bust, and she'll never get a husband.
And guess what, Platt?
Again, I was actually making a point.
I'm going to take her ass to Applebee's
about what he said.
And she's going to wash dishes.
And I've already
She's going to wash dishes. She's going to bust them fucking suds, and she's going to Applebee's. Ain't nothing special about Ashanti. You going to Applebee's, we're going to get that 2 for $25, and then when we get home, you still go wash dishes. Even though ain't no dishes to wash, you still going to wash dishes. Just because I said so. You going to wash these damn dishes. Bro, modern women are lazy, bro.
Okay, so let me just state something. I don't really care whether Ashanti gets married or not. It's irrelevant to me. I don't really care about that. The only point that I made in regard to her relationships, that she's with a guy that she already had issues with. So she's getting back in a relationship. That doesn't seem smart to me, but that's her problem.
Well,
my reaction.
Hold on. We agree. She's not smart.
Right. And so I don't think it's a wise move on her part, but that's her problem. So what I reacted to, so my point was the point that was brought up about, I think it was somebody who's single as opposed to somebody who's divorced. The only point I was bringing about that, which is separate, is not everybody's cut out to be in a relationship and not everyone's cut out to be married. So the point is, if somebody's single and they haven't been married, it's either, but what's an indication to me is A, they don't want to be married and they don't want to be in a relationship. And if they don't want to be in that, that's fine. That's wise. It's better to know you're not cut out for those things than to be in bad relationships and be in bad marriages or bad relationships. That's the point that I was trying to make about that aspect. So that's the point that I'm making. I prefer people be single than be in bad relationships and be married. That's my view.
How you ever
Bad
gonna
marriage.
learn unless you got the experiences, Al? Not every
Yeah, but
relationship's gonna be perfect.
again, not everyone. Here's what you have to understand. People don't necessarily want to be in those things. They don't want the experience of a bad relationship. They don't want experience of a bad marriage. So if they don't want to be in that, the best course is don't be in it. Stay single.
It's better
It's just
to have
common
at least
sense.
had
If you
something and
don't-
lost
if you-
it, because the
So
value
you-
is priceless. Yeah, I've been
No,
in a couple bad
So
relationships.
you'd rather hold on. So you'd rather be in a terrible relationship and a terrible series of relationships than avoid that and have a more productive and constructive life. Is that what you rather do?
Yeah, you take those L's and you move on.
You would? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You just
take
said
those
so.
L's and you move
Okay.
on.
I wouldn't.
You know,
I wouldn't.
those are L's.
I don't think that's wise, but if that's what you want to do, okay. I can see. I don't know if I can see that, but I see that. To me, that doesn't seem like a smart move. I don't believe in being with people who are going to do things. I don't believe in being in bad relationships and in bad marriages. And the simplest way not to be in them is, hey, don't get involved with them. Don't get involved with the people. Don't get involved in those relationships. Stay single. That's it. If you don't want that. But if you don't care about that, then you go ahead and do that. Go ahead.
Al, listen to me. Somebody has to want to marry you. Ashante, nobody wants to marry her. Now, can she get married to Tom, Dick, and Harry? Yeah, probably. There's some thirsty dudes out there. She's still under the right light. You know, she can pass for decent, but come on, man, that woman's not gonna marry anybody. But the type of men, she likes the Nelly types. Nelly's worth $45 million. Nelly, it's some women, even in the chat, women were saying he's still attractive. He's almost 50. Those are the type of men she wants. But those are not the type of men that are going to marry her. So, which means she has literally no chance of ever being married.
Okay. All right, but I don't, like I said, she's in a relationship with this guy. My only point about her again was she didn't make the right choice. That's my view. That's all. I don't care whether she wants to be married or not.
She made the wrong choice.
That's out of my purview. She just made the wrong choice for this guy, and I think it's because of what I mentioned before. That's it. I don't care whether she wants to be married or not. Irrelevant to me. Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, she made the wrong choice because she didn't even reproduce. Too many people, bro, in my opinion, automatically off themselves, right?
I don't understand. No. Why would, what do you mean? She made the wrong choice. No, she made the wrong choice getting back with the guy that didn't work out for her. That's the wrong choice.
She made the wrong choice because she chose not to reproduce.
She felt it was a bad relationship. And if it's a bad relationship for you, then why are you getting back with somebody who you have publicly stated, it didn't work out, it had issues, and it was a bad relationship? That's the point.
Maybe it wasn't him, Al. Maybe it was her. Women do that shit all the time. If you break up with women,
in any event, but here's the point. The point is the relationship didn't work out. She chose to go back with the guy in the relationship. That's all I'm saying.
Al, one thing my uncle told me at an early age, I think I was 15, 16 years old. He said every woman's going to do these exact two things, right? Throughout almost every relationship you in. If you find somebody who doesn't do these things, you might have yourself a keeper. But there's two things you look for. For one, she's going to say, I ain't like the rest of those girls that you dated in the past. And then for two, when the breakup happens, it's always going to be always the man's fault, no matter what happened. It could be all her, but it will be your fault because she will blame you for it just to get away and to save face. Now, it looks like that she went out there and tested the market a little bit to see what her value was, and it wasn't nearly as high as she thought it was. I mean, she's an older R&B singer who ain't had a hit in probably about 13, 14 years, maybe longer than that. You know, so here she is back at Nelly's doorstep. Nelly's still doing concerts and tours and making money. Nelly's still selling out, saying shows. When's the last time you heard of Ashanti selling out a show? You haven't, because she ain't. So in my head, at least Nelly took her back. Because Nelly could have easily looked at her and said, you know what? You're a little bit too old for my taste. You can't really offer me anything. I mean, the only thing you're doing is hanging up under me for clout. I'm the one who's actually famous right now. So what do I need you for? Instead, he took her to the Davis fight. He's been seen publicly holding hands with her. They've been talking together in public. So Nelly's actually doing her the bigger assist in this case by claiming her, even though her star is faded, he's still allowing her to act like they a couple. So that's what I'm seeing here. Nelly by far is the more rich and famous than the two, than Ashanti is, bro.
Oh, so be it. Like I said, I've already made my point about that relationship. So it may be
DJ
a publicity thing. I don't know.
DJ Akademiks is a silly Billy mama's boy.
Is that your point?
Got himself P whipped, got whipped by the P. Chick then took his personals and put them on his IG and lit him up. Made him look like a sorry simp, and it's, saying got his mama involved. I don't understand why you would have your mama involved with that, though. I mean, that's your mama. That's sacred. Mama, go home. I got something to handle. I'll call you later. But you can't hang around here while this is going on. I can't have you in this kind of beef and this kind of mess. And then on top of that, to still kick it with the chick after all that didn't happen, to me, just speaks to being P-whipped, being kind of weak for the bitch, So DJ Akademiks has always been that way. He was a whack-ass rapper, even whacker YouTube. So this is just along the lines of what DJ Akademiks does. He's been doing it. Ain't never stopped doing it. So I don't know what the big deal is about him either.
Yeah, I don't know much about him, but I guess that's a situation you were talking about, right?
Yeah, it got itself P-whipped by some chick. She took off. How she get your password to your IG? You know what I'm saying? To your social media like that, unless you gave it to her. And then she turns around and she puts all your information out for the world to see, bro. I mean, all your dirty laundry on Front Street because this bro put you out there and you still kicking it with her. She didn't call the cops on you and you still kicking it, bro.
Sounds like a typical dysfunctional relationship to me. It's not unusual. That's what people do after they break up or what have you. They go and say, this person did this, that, and the other thing. The only difference is she put it out on the internet, it sounds like. So, not unusual.
Modern women are lazy, bro. Modern women are lazy like that. Greedy too. Lazy, greedy, selfish. I don't think they're really good for one thing. And once you're done with that, let her go. Let her fly. Let her be her. Right? Don't try to hold her back from being who she is. You hit her a couple times, you might hit her for a little bit, but eventually, that woman, that modern woman will come out just like gray hair. It'll start to show. And from that point on in, I mean, to me, that's a wrap. I mean, nothing you can really do with that. She's going to be a modern woman.
I don't know. People in their relationship problems. They don't exercise wise judgment, or I don't know. I'm just glad that that's why I'm glad I'm single. I don't have to worry about all that crap. Never have those problems. But I don't know. I was just never put too much of an investment in a relationship anyway. Because once it ends, your businesses could be put out on the street. There's not much you can do about it. That's what people learn the hard way. They think they can, trust someone completely. And once that relationship goes south, trust is out the window. Relationship's over.
All my passwords, including my YouTube password, are on two-step verification. So you can't access any of my stuff unless you can actually get to my phone to confirm, right? That I am giving you, or that I am accessing it myself. So when it comes to password cracks, that's what I've been using for a while now, is just two-step verification. Just to make sure if someone do get my password, they can't do anything with it. That's something you should do, right? Especially if you got important stuff. I mean, you just don't, leave it open to just a simple password that she can guess. I mean, but to each his own, to each his own.
I don't know. I guess you would have to bring that up with that DJ Academics guy, if that's what happened. I don't know.
All right, Platt. I'm getting ready to drop in a second, bro. Almost time to get ready for that draft tonight. I'll kick it with you later, man. Take care.
What happened, bro?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Anyhow, listen, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, Shantae is back in the same relationship she was in for the last 11 years, and she'll never get married. She's learned nothing. A lot of these women don't learn from their mistakes. She'll never get married.
Well, see, that was my point. She hasn't apparently learned because she's with the same supposed person that she had issues with. And that's not a wise move if you have problems with if you have issues that came up in that relationship, because the issues won't change. And more often, the person won't change. Some people do, but that person won't change. So if you know that and you're aware of it, then getting back to that is not a wise move. So I don't know. Again, that I cite what I've cited before, which is experience. The problem is experience works against people in relationships, because if you're with the quote unquote wrong person constantly, or wrong kind of people, you're going to keep being with the wrong kinds of people. That's how really experience works against you in relationships. That's what I see here. Because if she had found somebody else that wasn't doing that she doesn't like Nelly doing, then likely she would be with that person. But apparently she hasn't. So again, to me, this is clearly an example, or in my view, from what little I see, an example of experience working against somebody in a relationship. Very clear, at least from what I see. As for the DJ Academics thing, I don't know much about that. Relationship doesn't work out, yeah, people are going to put your business out there. Just the way it is. I mean, that's why it depends on the person you're in a relationship with.
Well, You need to. Well, yes. It also depends on the women you date.
Well, that was the point I was making. Yeah. It, you're if you're with a person that's not trustworthy and will easily rat you out if they want, some people get into relationships and they want to be with you because they want to find out things about you. So when the relationship goes south, they'll put all that stuff out there. It's sort of like what I
Well, not
said before.
no. Bought that relationship. Academics paid money to have that relationship, so he's paying for that.
He paid money to have a relationship, or
Yeah, so he's paying. Yeah, he's
prostitute?
paying for. Yeah, he's what? Yeah,
Is she
probably.
a hooker or something? What do you mean
Whatever,
paid?
man. Well, he's paying for it. He
Oh,
pays his.
I get what you. Oh, he's paying the price. Yeah, he's paying the price apparently. Yeah,
He pays for sex.
Oh, he does.
Yes.
Yikes. Ugh.
So that relationship it was doomed to fail.
Oh. That sounds more like an arrangement than a relationship. I don't know. Is he supposed to be? He's like a major YouTuber or something, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. I've heard
Something
the
like
name,
that.
but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I just heard the name. Like,
At the end of the day, brother, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get from these guys. You're going to get they're idiots. They buy sex. They try to use even like these little YouTube people. They use their little status on YouTube. They're still simps and tricks. They're still suckers. In the end, they wind up spending money. They're still simps. They get played like simps. They're thirsty simps. Ack is a thirsty simp. He dated a ratchet chick. She put all his personals on the internet. Were they lies? Probably, but that doesn't change. You're dating ratchets. You're a multimillionaire, and you're sleeping with ratchet chicks. You're sleeping with the groupies. You're sleeping with trash women. You'll never see these guys at a college campus. You'll never see these guys in a room full of, quality women. You'll never see that. You'll see them in strip clubs. You'll see them backstage. You'll see them with women with histories. Guys look up the female they're with. She's on a Craigslist. She's doing escorts on the side. She's got an OnlyFans. You can connect with her. She'll do a meetup. And you look at these dudes, you'd be like, man, brother, do you want to marry that? That's your wife? You're looking to marry her? And you look at these guys and say, hey, man, what kind of women have you been dating your whole life? You've been dating these bottom of the barrel bitches. Trash. And you're giving her $100,000, $200,000. You're buying her chains. Yeah, so guys like Act, they learn the hard way. And a lot of these guys are going to keep learning the hard way because they don't want to have a mouthpiece. They don't want to learn how to talk to a woman. They're doing everything in their fucking power to get out of having a natural relationship, normal relationship with a woman. Even if you just walk up to her and say hello and introduce yourself, they're getting away. They don't want to do that. They want to walk around with their money in their fucking fist and hope that the woman is thirsty enough and broke enough. Like you said, unemployed, broke bitches who happen to look cute, that he can date, and then they say that he got them pregnant. All of this extra shit, all of this extra nonsense, he invites that into his life. He looks in his DMs, looks for a thirsty chick who's unemployed, wags some money in her face, flies her out, walks around with an attitude like he actually did something, like he actually achieved something, walks around with his head up, with like he fucking actually did something. Looks down at the woman, pays for the sex, catches feelings, gets used by the woman, allows the woman to come back in his life and dog him out again. During the time she stays at the house, he's always downstairs. He's always telling the police, don't arrest her. He's putting his own safety on the line. Gets a little feeling like he's somebody because she fights another thought over him. She slams his mother's hands in a door. She's bad company. And she can't be trusted. And this is what you get. This is what these guys get. This is what these guys pay to date. These guys pay money to date these women. And they have this attitude. You look at these dumb niggas. You look at these dumb niggas on YouTube right now. These dumb, thirsty ass losers. Typical losing ass nigga. Ready to buy some fucking box. You filthy fucking animal. They know nothing of women, brother. And they look up to guys like Act. Because that's what they want. They want to make some money, man. Hey, man, you got to make that money, man. Did you get the woman, man? Oh, really? Is that how you do it? There's some dumb niggas out here, brother. Yes, he bought Selena Powell a Jeep.
It's YouTube. YouTube is full of people who, I guess, are trying to be stars. So that's part of YouTube, right? People trying to be stars or trying to be successful. They weren't successful or did anything outside of YouTube, or very little, maybe.
Yeah, some niggas tried to rob him too. Some niggas ran up and tried to get into his crib.
Yeah, because he's on YouTube, isn't he?
Yeah, this is one place. He's all over the place, though.
Oh, okay. So he's on other platforms too. Okay, but I think he's known for YouTube. That what little I know about him is he's known for being a YouTuber. That's what I understand.
He's a simp. He pays women for their time in their relations. They grow tired of him, and then they put his personals on the internet. They also get paid to do interviews to talk down on him. He's a simp.
Yes, the perils of being a YouTuber.
Well, it's beyond YouTube. He's just a simp. You don't have to be a simp and be on YouTube. He's just a simp in real life.
Complicated relationship. Sounds like he's just in a complicated. I can't say he's in a relationship anymore. He's just one of those guys in messed up dealings with ladies, I guess.
Well, that's what it is, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Okay. All right. We you know what? Something has come up, man. We got to go ahead and we got to shut this down. Maybe I'll come back later, but something has come up. I got to get up out of here.
All right,
I don't have a choice. All right, bro. I don't have a choice, man. We got to go ahead and shut this down. I'll be back probably late on tonight. Look, I appreciate the pull up, man.